using the TV for the draft, so she'll have to watch on her phone.
That would make sense. You could just check on your YouTube.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm also going to have to plug this in.
I see upcoming. I see upcoming, waiting for Durio.
It could be.
Sometimes I know it goes to like a second thing.
Yeah.
Yes, let me get the iPad. Oh, that's yeah, she does have an iPad. That is correct.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not getting fast feedback.
I see it now.
Okay. All right. So we're getting.
I don't want to turn the sound on because then that's really weird feedback.
Okay. We just got to mute that.
Oh, yep.
Do that and then give me a second. I gotta plug this. I gotta plug the computer in. But we're all right. We're on.
We're on. We're live. We're live. We're doing it live, literally. Wow. We had Verizon giving me problems. We had YouTube giving you problems. OBS giving you problems.
It got to the point where simple mistakes were being made by me, really. Yeah. It's the HDMI. I was like, why isn't it working? We don't have the HDMI cable. I get it, and I don't plug it into the device it's supposed to be plugged into.
I dropped my chapstick. You dropped your phone. I picked up my chapstick. I left your phone on the ground.
You got here early enough that we're still... And this was supposed to be the first live stream on the new channel.
Yep.
And I didn't realize that you have to like request access from YouTube, which takes literally 24 hours.
Right.
I would have done this yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get my...
Listen, we can't all be professionals.
And I'm not.
No. Yeah, this is amateur hour.
This is all...
He's scrambling. He's scrambling. But this is exciting. We got the 2024 NFL draft going live. I apologize for my voice. I got some allergies going on, so I'm hurting.
Refuses to take an allergy pill.
Correct. I don't like the way it makes you feel.
I thought you had an athletic, and you're like, oh, I'm bringing real beer.
I did bring real. Yeah.
I see it now.
I also brought athletics. You want one?
I don't know. Do you want to put it in the fridge?
I could.
Yeah,
sure.
I can put it in the fridge for you.
Sure.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem.
Thanks.
That's a hefty bag.
It's a Market Basket bag.
All right, here. Do your plug.
Oh, I actually went with the original. I think this is the original beer of the week. It's Gray Sail Brewing of Rhode Island, Little Sisters Session IPA. This is my first real beer, alcoholic beer, and since the game dinner for sure, but before that, I have no idea when the last time I had a real big boy beer. I also have water.
There we go. That's right. We did
M&M's there.
Who's that guy? That's M&M's.
Marshall Mathers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Ice Baby, right?
Yeah, right. He's from Detroit. I just read that Roger Goodell had back surgery a few weeks ago, so he can't give big hugs.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
I know, right? He looks, for someone who had back surgery a couple weeks ago, he's doing pretty good.
I wish we could be somewhat plugged into the audio here. We're not.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to have to read.
Let's see.
So this is a big draft. We've been following all the scuttlebutt for a while. If you're a regular listener of the program, you know it's silly season, worst time of the year. I think the way it all started was Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and if I had my dithers, if I was a betting man, which I am, but they don't do it on Rhode Island Sportsbook. You can't bet for for the draft, which because the Rhode Island Sportsbook kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I would call it out. I would say that's how it's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. All that JJ nonsense. I am very curious to see what happens with the quarterbacks. So right now,
yes,
it's like we're watching two drafts. There's the NFL draft, and then there's the quarterback draft. Where are those 6 quarterbacks going to go? and where's the rest of the league going to
So
do.
it's funny that you said 6 because we talked about that a few weeks back and we said 6.
Yep.
And I think Schefter said the other day or today he thinks 6.
Yeah.
Because it's there's not enough quarterbacks. There's a lot of teams that need them, and then you got to think. I didn't even think of a team like the Rams beyond Stafford. I mean, they have to think beyond Stafford.
Right.
You know, they don't have Carson Wentz anymore.
I'm cured for my allergies. No, you're right. You're right. I don't even know who their backup is. Well, they had he was having some issues outside of the game. I can't remember his name though, but they did draft a young guy last year. Can't remember his name. Shoot, it's gonna bother me.
Don't know.
But there's a few options out there. The 6 are Williams, Daniels, Drake May. God, please, if we get Drake May, I'll be so happy.
All right.
Huh?
So I'm thinking.
I tried. I had a friend almost not talk me into, but he like talked about the trade back for JJ, and I was like convincing myself, and I was like, no, stop.
You said that yesterday. I was like, after all that,
I know.
Fucking Zach Wilson 2.0 conversation.
Yeah. And they're pulling out all the stops for Detroit. You know, you got Barry Sanders. We're on the NFL Network stream, by the way, because I don't like ESPN.
That's fair.
And they have Daniel Jeremiah on NFL Network, and he's usually my go-to draft guy.
That's fair. All right, so final predictions,
Mock
at
draft
least
guy.
in the let's go top 3 right now.
Caleb, Daniels, Drake.
Okay, and no trades.
No.
Really? You think New England is just they're not going to be sold on a trade?
Unless the Giants trade them 3 first-round picks, and right now the word is offers 2 first-round picks, a second round.
This year?
Yeah.
Like a second round this year?
Yeah. No, it's not worth it to go back 3 picks and miss out on who are you going to pick, JJ or Penix? Penix, I feel like is going to be available later in the 20s, maybe.
I know. I'm so interested.
Same with JJ. If Penix didn't have, so Penix literally had 4 season-ending injuries. You only play like 4 or 5 years of college. That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, but then his thing was, I mean, he also played a lot of snaps too.
Yeah.
So it's like I do get it.
Well, a lot of these guys, like Jaden Daniels is 24, I think, 23, 24. He's played a lot of college. And all these guys have all played at 2 colleges. He played at Arizona State,
Yeah.
and he played at LSU. Bo Nix played at Auburn and Oregon.
That's like the theme now.
The trading portal, the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Spencer
It's
Rattler, who's I think
insane.
more 3rd round, he went to Oklahoma, and then he went to South Carolina. Caleb Williams played at Oklahoma and USC. It's nuts. And also with the extra COVID year, so there's so many super seniors in here. It's insane.
Do you think Arizona?
Ooh, God, Bears are on the clock.
Do you think Arizona trades, or do you think they stay pat at 4?
If anyone's going to make a trade, I think it would be them.
But even the Chargers sitting behind
Or
them.
maybe Chargers, I meant to say.
Well, here's the thing, because the Chargers could go if they sit at 5, they could either go Joe Alt,
Yep.
or because you think if Arizona doesn't move, Harrison is the likely pick.
Yeah.
They can get Neighbors
That's true.
because they also don't have.
They got rid of their
They don't
entire
have a team.
I think they got rid of their number 1 receiver, their number 1 running back, and their number 2 receiver. And they have Quentin
'cause
Johnson, who I'm not
Mike
sold
Williams
on.
is gone too. So
Right.
I mean, it is.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
But it's funny too, because who else did the Giants pick up as a quarterback? Maybe it was just a backup.
The Giants, I
Yeah.
think they got a veteran, but I don't know who. I mean,
Because it was like Daniel Jones and somebody.
word on the street is that they want Drake May badly. Well, you should have lost more games. Sorry, bro.
Shouldn't have been so good with that number 6.
And it's weird because they talk about them and the Vikings love Drake May. It's like, well, you're picking 11th Vikings. Maybe you should have re-signed your quarterback. I don't know what to tell you.
I heard Tom Brady, was interested.
Yeah, what Tom Brady? Go away, Tom. And now they're doing the freaking. I told you, like as I've liked Peyton Manning more the longer he's been retired, and like vice versa for Tom Brady. And now they're doing like a roast on Netflix. I'm just like, dude,
Of who?
Tom Brady.
I think that could be funny.
I-
Drew Lock, sorry. They have Daniel Jones, Danny DeVito, and Drew Lock.
Oh yeah, that's right, your boy. Yeah.
My boy. That's your paisan, not mine. Fuck that guy. I wondered, like, so the Bears. Do you think they just run out the clock even?
I hope not. I hate
just to like
this.
wait.
It's definitely like a commercial thing. It drives me nuts. But it's like, it's so funny. Do you think in a million years they thought they were trading out of their first overall pick last year to get the first overall pick this year? Do they think in their wildest dreams this would have happened?
But you know what though, the Chicago thing to do is to fuck it all up. So
it seems to me that of quarterback, like there, that Caleb Williams is the consensus overall, like number one overall. Not every team might have that same. Obviously he's not number one overall on like the Chiefs big board.
Yeah.
But for all those QB needy teams, he seems to be the apparent number one overall. Oh, he's getting a phone call. Oh, someone just called Caleb Williams. It wasn't us. So I feel like it's even if they mess it up, he seems to be safe, like the Trevor Lawrence safe. Not saying he's like Andrew Luck safe, but Trevor Lawrence, who's a decent player, is kind of like that. So we'll see. We shall see. I only watched a couple of his USC games. His defense was ass in college, and he had to play a lot of good quarterback to keep them in games.
Yeah.
So kind of not surprised. He's kind of like I feel like all season long he was the number one, and there was no one that really ascended past him because he won the Heisman last year, right?
Yes.
That's a good arm. That's nice. That's real nice. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I just want a hot young stud. That's all I want. Hot,
don't we all?
And a stud. What are your feelings on what the Commanders are doing it too?
I'm sticking with it. I think it's just going to be Jaden.
Do you prefer Jaden?
I do for his upside.
Yeah.
I think he's got more of what some of the more successful guys have. He's going to be too versatile. They're not going to want to miss out on his legs. They did have an interview with him, and they talked about him putting on weight.
Yeah.
And he was like, yes. But I think Washington specifically had that conversation, and they said, obviously, they would do it over time. They don't want it to be like 10 pounds of muscle in the offseason that's going to hinder his game. They want to do it strategically. And he's young enough. I mean, what is he, 24?
23, 24, 25, something like that, yeah.
He's young enough that they can do it.
Yep. A lot of Top Golf shenanigans between yourself and boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about.
Honestly, it was
an agent was liking tweets or retweeting stuff. I don't know.
It was an interesting tactic. They had a bunch of guys that joined Top Golf, and supposedly Jaden or his agent thought it was just going to be for him. And but also Belichick said on McAfee's show that he's done that before with up to like 12 guys at a time.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess not super uncommon. And I think Peters said he's done that he did that in San Francisco. Plus, he was also in the Patriots organization way back in the day. So, I mean,
interesting.
He might be just reliving the old glories.
Now, both of our teams are new regimes. So they're both hitching their wagons to these quarterbacks. I do think Jaden fits Cliff Kingsbury's scheme a little bit better.
Yes.
I'm excited for the Patriots because McAdoo's on the staff, and he apparently, silly season, everyone said those stuff. He had high grades on Mahomes.
Yes.
That you're not saying that these guys are Mahomes, but he had a high grade on him. A lot of the quarterbacks that came out, he had higher grades on the ones that were better. So looking forward to that.
The pick is in, boys.
Oh, the pick is in.
And girls. I don't think any girls are watching my program here, our program on my channel.
I think we have at least one.
That's true. I say that, and Jess watches every time we record. So sorry, Jess. It's got to be
all right. Here's what another
JJ McCarthy.
Will this mess it up if I
go ahead.
No. Just when he walks up to the podium.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we can hear it. So that's what I'll unmute it for.
We won't get banned.
No. Nah. I've listened to the Patriots live shows, but
I think if it's under a certain amount of time that you can hear it in the background.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I never put our sign on. Did you just notice that too?
Shoot, no.
There we are. We're up.
Now,
we're live and we're up. And wait, hold on.
I told you we were way behind.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
There's a little bit of I'm going to leave it off because there's an obvious issue there, and I'm not going to.
Okay,
but you can still see it, and that's fine.
Don't even get it. Yeah.
It's a frame rate thing, but it has to match the frame rate on here because last time it stalled out.
Yep, we can test that later. That's fine. You can see it.
It's actually more of probably like an aperture thing. I might be able to fix it.
We don't have to do it live. It's fine.
I'm not gonna do it live. The fact that we're up and going right now, I gotta leave notes for myself.
I it's funny because I tried to do it on my TV at home. Just make sure I wasn't messing anything up, like the NFL Network with my Verizon.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of like canceling Verizon, and now I'm 100% canceling. So now I'm just mad.
Yeah.
And it didn't work there too, but it worked here 2 weeks ago when we did USA Network. So I'm like, why won't it work again? And it fucking.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just. Oh,
there it is. This pick is in.
Caleb Williams.
My cousin wants to mention let's not forget Notre Dame making Williams look like dung.
Whoa.
Go Irish. I mean, harsh words, but I don't think he's not really wrong. So
yeah, I mean, I enjoy the Fighting Irish. My aunt taught there for a time. She's a nun.
Oh yeah,
big shout, Sister Debbie. And I went to a game there many years ago, and it was pretty sweet. I forgot who the quarterback was. It was many years ago. But yeah, I mean, these guys, they all have bad games here or there. Like even like Drake May, his 2023 season was better than his 2020, or the other way around. 2022 season was better than 2023, but he's also young. He's 21, and he lost. Who was that quarterback? That wide receiver's name for North Carolina? Shoot. He's doing the hug.
Oh, he did it.
Okay.
De'Ami Brown was, I think, Howell's like go-to guy when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
there was a UNC wide receiver that went to the NFL last year. And now my big thing too with this, so the Patriots need quarterback, they need left tackle, and they need wide receiver. 3 biggest holes. For me, wide receivers in the modern NFL are just a dime a dozen. They just are.
Yeah.
Especially like all these kids growing up, they play. It's like AAU basketball. They play 7-on-7 football.
Yeah.
All they do is catch balls. All you just throw it. All
yeah.
Just catch it. And these guys are so good nowadays. Like even next year's wide receivers class is supposed to be stacked. I just feel like they're all going to be stacked going forward.
Yeah. Do you think he's like just more excited to be picked number 1 than to go to Chicago? Like, you can't be that. Although, I mean, they do have the number 9 pick too.
Yeah. I mean, Chicago's pretty cool, right? People like Chicago.
Do they? It's like not the fucking Bears. That's what I mean. I'm not saying the city of Chicago. I'm saying the team. It's like another guy that's just going to be set up for fail.
The bar is low. It just said they've never had a 4,000-yard passer.
Ever.
Yeah.
I know. They did.
Not even Jay Cutler did that? Or like with like X amount of touchdowns?
Who else was it? Rex Grossman.
NFC champion Rex
Wait,
Grossman.
who was the other one? He was going between, it was Rex Grossman and somebody else.
Oh, like
no.
Johnson or something, like Trent Johnson.
Fuck,
Ben
who was,
Johnson.
it was like, it was before Jay. It was somebody else. There was 2 guys that they were like in between.
I don't know. Before Rex Grossman?
At the same time as Rex Grossman. Fuck.
Let's see. Bears QB history.
You'll know the name as soon as it comes up. Shit. I can't think of who it was. Fuck. It was Rex Grossman.
Jim Miller?
No.
That's what I got. Wait, no, what does that say? Oh, it's postseason, sorry. Jim Miller apparently took them to the playoffs. I had no idea. Jason Campbell, Josh McCown,
No.
Caleb Haney,
No.
Todd Collins,
No.
Brian Greasy, Kyle Orton.
Kyle Orton.
Yeah,
there it is. See, I knew you'd know.
Yeah.
The Raiders trade for Dak. Dak comes home to Vegas. Hashtag for Al. That's another team that needs a quarterback. I don't. Where are the Raiders sitting right now in the draft order?
The Raiders?
Yeah.
I want to say they're 12.
Yeah, because doesn't it picks back up around 11, 12, 13 is who needs quarterbacks again.
Yeah, we should probably keep that up. No, I should have brought my computer.
I got it.
Thinking of that.
They're sitting at 13, so it's the Vikings, Broncos, and then the Raiders.
Okay.
So,
all right, this is QB number 1. So that's that. Washington's next. This is annoying me because Washington is not even on the clock.
I know. Actually, so they it's not when the pick is in. It's like, right? The clock's not running. The 10 minutes.
It should be.
It should be. I agree. But remember before? There it is. Oh no, they did. They had the clock running.
Cool.
Okay,
Good.
Remember before it used to be 15 minutes in the first round.
Yeah, they shortened it recently. Years ago. Yeah, that's brutal.
That was fucking crazy.
I think the year Trevor Lawrence was like the number one. They went to like 2 minutes left. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that's
Come on.
a lot of them would wait till the end.
Come on.
Have not won a playoff game since 2005. The
Yeah, how are ya?
Washington Salamanders.
Each of the last 2 seasons.
I think it's going to be.
And that I was reading that they are not trading out of this pick. God, please take Jaden Daniels, please. And now they don't like Jaden Daniels. I think.
I hope they take Jaden and then New England trades down and you have to get like JJ or Penix.
The way I feel like the Commanders are closer than the Patriots are. Like they have offensive weapons.
Yes.
For a guy to step in at the age of 24 who's more developed than a guy like Drake May who's 21, it might take time to develop. There's a chance that Drake May sits a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that would make the most sense. You guys signed Jacoby for what, 1 year? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not a bad guy to sit behind either.
Yeah, he hasn't been terrible for the Redskins, for Indianapolis. He's definitely a good plug and play guy.
It would make the most sense. The pick is in.
Pick is in. Here we go.
If it's Drake, this might be the upset of the year. I think it's Jaden. I said this. Quote me on the quote unquote. I said this. How many weeks ago? I said, spoiler, they're going to go Jaden.
Okay.
This is when everybody was like, Drake May is the obvious number 2.
The best part about this, I know he was 2 for a bit there, and Jaden came up after you said that. Everyone must have heard it. I love that we have this stuff.
Everybody heard what I said.
I love that we have this stuff on record now. So now we can go back and like when I see a guy like Zach Wilson, who I said was going to be terrible, he's actually terrible. You know, like I called it, but there's no proof. Although I have like text messages, but those are a pain in the ass to find.
Yeah, just
We have it recorded.
But I've owned that mistake because I remember when that draft came up.
Because with cheese, right?
Yeah, I said, I've seen his highlights.
That COVID year just messed up everything. It did. Are we coming out?
Yeah.
When it comes to the podium, I will.
What are they?
Are they singing?
How much time is left? Why does it say 8:47 on there?
Where?
See that clock? It says on the clock 8:43.
Oh, the Patriots are on the clock now.
Oh, okay. We have the most turnover on players so far this offseason.
Damn.
Which I love. I think that's great.
They're singing the song. Oh, here it comes.
What song are they singing?
I don't know.
Hail to the commies.
All right, here we go. Big one.
This is the upset. Jaden, baby. Yeah. How you doing?
How are you?
How you doing?
How are you?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh my God. He's skinny, huh?
Yeah. Excuse me. That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback.
That's the worst looking quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Yo. How dare you? How dare
It's
you?
funny because we talked about these guys all, and like, chances are we're gonna be talking about these two guys for a very long time to come. Well, they did take him, huh? Shoot.
I mean,
it is funny. I get it because, like I said, you're right. Drake was 2 for a bit, and then Daniels kind of slid up. Oh God, my heart legitimately was pounding. Legitimately, it's pounding.
I just think that again, there's too much upside with Jaden as far as his versatility that they just don't want to pass on.
Yeah.
And they're like, he said last year he played at 205. So they probably want him around 215 over the course of time to put on some weight, which makes sense.
I got to say, there's
that W is ugly as shit.
It's not great.
Look at that hat.
To put another W in there, you got yourself a Westport going. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
That was a soft hug. He went in slowly. I did hear a stat that those, usually there's not many good. Like I'm trying to think of the way to phrase this.
What, skinnier quarterbacks?
Skinnier quarterbacks, yeah, like that workout.
Yeah.
So definitely has to put some weight on that frame, especially if he's going to be if he's clanging and banging, you know what I'm saying?
But again, I think...
look at that. We got our guy. We got our guy.
The obvious...
So terrible.
I think it was the more obvious when they got Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah,
it's just like, that's
true.
Because he had...
Pigskins. Why is your name not the Washington Pigskins? Right? Am I right?
I don't know.
Or am I right?
210. So he's at 210, but he said he played at 205. But I think they're going to want him 215.
Why?
220.
Why is their team name not the Pigskins? You can still say Go Skins. A pigskin is a football. A hog is your fucking mascot.
Because Dan Snyder is a piece of shit.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
why.
Yep.
That's why. $220 will be all right. But also, what does Mahomes weigh? He can't be that heavy. I'm not saying he's going to be Mahomes,
I think he's got a little weight on him. I have no idea how much he weighs. But he's also taller, right? That's why I like Drake May, because he's built like a brick shit house.
He's going to suck. He's going to suck. He is going to suck. All right, look at he's smooth.
Oh, look who they compare him to. Of course they do.
RG3.
He's taller. I like that. I like tall. I can't do the 6 foot quarterback. Why am I turning this on? I can't do the 6 foot quarterbacks.
Why? How tall is he? He's taller.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's 6'3".
Oh, okay.
Like Spencer Rattler's 6 feet.
That's why,
We've talked about this before, like Russell Wilson, Spencer.
Yeah. The smaller quarterbacks just, unless you're Drew Brees, they just don't do well.
The thing with Drew Brees, I feel like, is he just had, like, his anticipation was just off the charts. Like, he knew where people were going to be. That's funny they saw him throw over the middle, because I've always heard that he can't throw over the middle.
And they do this thing where they're like, oh, well, he had, like, elite wideouts and stuff, but he's going to a team.
He's going to have weapons.
He's got at least Terry. And he's got Dotson, who Dotson had a bad year, but not really his fault.
Yep. Oh wow, that's a good comparison. Oh boy, I feel like I have better faith in Caleb and because I did not see it with those two guys, with Jameis and Marcus. I did not see it that year.
Yeah, Mariota was. Oh, I can't say anything. He's a Redskin this year too.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
that's my other quarterback.
You got 2 Heisman winners on your team.
That's right. We're coming for 5 wins this year.
Yep. Oh, look at us, missed playoffs in 3 of the last 4 seasons. Oh, wait, did I say the pick is in? The pick is in. Oh, my God, they didn't trade it.
Wow, they didn't trade it. So they're going to go with Michael Penix Jr.
My God. I'll shit a brick. You literally watch me shit live on camera.
They're X-rated. We might get banned, but I'm in for it.
Oh my
I'm in for it. What do we got in this chat here? I got like my whole family in this chat. How come Jess doesn't join the chat?
I don't know.
Jason Campbell. No, it was Kyle Orton.
Kyle Orton, yeah.
But also, my cousin said it. Was Brady Quinn the quarterback when your aunt was?
They're talking to someone
over there.
No, it's not Brady Quinn. It might have been Michael Bishop. Is that name ring a bell?
It does actually.
I think he was like number 3 or 8.
I tell you what.
What? They're calling whoever it is on the phone. And
no, dude, they trade. They just trade.
No,
they trade.
I saw Kraft talking to someone.
You didn't see shit.
And it's gonna be. Please, let me copy Drake May. Please.
Who else would it be? If they're gonna keep the pick, it's
exactly right.
It has to be him.
Yeah. Yep.
I know what they're saying about JJ, but there's too many questions out there right now. And I still think he's going to go in the first round because somebody's going to be like, fuck it, we're going to take a shot. Because the league is so quarterback driven and there's not enough good ones.
And they, like I said, they're a year away at least. So let him develop that year. And then, oh crap. No shit.
He had back surgery, you said?
I don't know. That's what I said. I felt the same thing. I was like 3 weeks.
Dude, I would have been on a wheelchair rolling out there.
He's looking a little slow.
There it is. There it is.
How are you? How are you?
So we both got the guys that we
so expected. He's adorable. I can put him in my pocket.
Yeah,
he's a little baby face.
Cheese said he was going to be. What did he say?
Cheese, get in the chat, you coward.
I know, get in the chat, Cheese.
Damn you! Look at him. Look at him.
Damn you.
Strutting.
He said...
That's a nice suit, too. Oh, I'm so happy.
Sam Darnold 2.0.
See, I watched Sam Darnold in college, and that was another guy who I said, he sucks. I don't see it. Oh, that's a pretty nice hat.
Yeah, I think he's a loser.
Yeah, I mean...
If he went to Washington...
Right. He'd be the best that ever happened to them.
I was cool with whoever they picked. I expected Jaden. I probably wanted Jaden more.
My only concern, I'm sorry, I forgot to mute it, is he played in the ACC, which is not as good as the SEC, obviously, but Caleb is playing in the Pac-10 for USC, and who's in the Pac-10?
Also, Oregon. I mean, we've talked about this even before this program started. How many good USC quarterbacks have there been?
Right.
Carson Palmer, I think, is the elite of the elite.
Yeah. Him and the only two I can think of are him and Matt Castle, who never even played a game for them, but he played for them.
Matt Leinart, maybe.
Yeah, Matt Leinart. Yeah, but no, he's bad.
But he wasn't good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
look at this pinpoint touch accuracy.
yeah, he's playing against the fucking engineer major. I feel like he has short arms.
Mac could never, ever.
Does he have short arms?
Ever do that? I don't know.
Looks like he has short arms.
I'd have to measure them.
Can you measure his arms? I feel like for his body, his arms are short.
His hands are a little bit smaller.
Am I wrong?
They're not like Kenny Pickett. They're not small hands McGee. So all this talk, all this shenanigans.
But his arm,
it literally has been the same 1, 2, 3 since the beginning.
He can't throw the deep ball because his arms are so short. He's like a T-Rex.
He's a T-Rex.
He's got a big body and small arms. I don't know.
He does. He still look ladies. He might be single. Oh, just kidding. Wait, is that his? That might be
It's
his
probably
sister.
his
It's probably his
sister,
sister. That's a goofball.
I mean,
But yeah, ACC. But yeah, and besides the SEC, like, and also where Pac-12 is that where the Ohio State plays, and like Michigan. Other than Ohio State and Michigan, who else is there? Michigan State. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like I get it. The ACC is not like Mitch Trubisky played there. Your boy Sam Howell played there. But other than the SEC, all those leagues are crap. Conferences, whatever you want to call them.
it's so far. We have to go back into our episodes, but we're like 3 for 3 right now.
Yep, you're right.
Which is not saying much, but we're 3 for 3. And then 4 for 4 would be Arizona staying put and getting Marvin Harrison Jr.
And then
Joe
Alt going to the Chargers, yeah. But I do feel like, I said the Cardinals earlier, but you corrected me. I'm pretty sure it's the Chargers who are more likely to trade. That my thought is what's going to happen is some people might be wanting to start trading up for these guys. And then that's where, like, the Giants might need to jump up one spot from 6 to 5 if someone else is trying to come in, like over the Vikings are coming in over them.
Yeah.
I see JJ dropping. I see it happen. I've been saying that on this
below,
program
but
too.
do you think he's the next quarterback that gets taken though?
It's going to be between him and Penix, in my opinion.
Because then it's like
And then Bo Nix is
nobody
there too.
had Bo Nix as like a top.
No, he's a 2. He's a second round guy.
But also, I mean, somebody might take him. Although you got to look at it. Past 13, who's going to really need a quarterback?
Right.
Past 13.
Yeah.
So
I just can't wait for Evan Lazar. I just can't wait because like here's the thing too is I was not watching a lot of the hype videos because look at that. Look at that. All two good guys. I don't know who Dan Passeroni is. So I'm just looking forward to Evan Lazar's breakdown. I was trying to avoid all the breakdowns because like I didn't want to watch a lot of one of those guys turned out okay.
Yeah, Kelly Smith was really good.
I didn't, and that was a weird pick too because they just missed out on someone at 3.
Dude. So really,
COVID year, not fair.
yeah, but really only one quarterback like in each of those really pans out.
Yeah, you're right. Who's it gonna be? And it's not always.
It's gonna be
the one.
Jaden.
It's not the
I
one.
mean, we have a better structure.
Yeah.
Over there in DC.
Do you have a stadium? You need a stadium to put him in first.
We're gonna put him in the stadium somewhere. But if you look at so the Giants,
Oh, look at him. Selfie. He even takes a good picture.
sure, he's like 18 years old. The Giants are an interesting pick if they don't move. Do you try to get a weapon? Do you try to get neighbors?
They have less like offensive firepower than the Patriots do. I can't name a single player on their offense.
But then you got to look at, even though they have 2 quarterbacks and their rookie deals, they have a new coach. Tennessee is sitting at 7, and they might not be sold on Malik or Will Levi Jeans. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would go quarterback.
Oh, the pick is in for the Cardinals. That was fast. It's Marvin Harrison then. In my opinion, like that's how fast that was.
11, 12, 13. Yeah, beyond that, nobody's going to take a quarterback. Maybe the Seahawks.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
You and I should have just fucking tuned out all this. I mean, we tried to. We can't stand free agents. I mean, the pre-draft NFL.
Where's our mock draft? I mean, our big board. We should have wrote it down.
I know.
We should have wrote it down.
It's recorded.
Yeah,
we
right.
have it recorded. It's time-stamped. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
Number 4.
My company works in North Carolina too, so I get to I'm going to ask people about Drake May, but I don't think they don't really care about football down there. They care more about the college basketball. I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, at UNC for sure, they care more about basketball.
Yeah, and they're all in the Raleigh, like that whole triangle area.
Yeah, weirdos.
Yep, they're nice people though. Nice office too. Just there last week.
So the Chargers, I think we had Joe Alt.
Yeah.
However, there is Neighbors that's sitting out there right now, and they did get rid of all their wide receivers.
They did.
They have
like I
no
said, it's all just been,
firepower right now.
and this is why Harbaugh tried to hype up his boys so much, because he wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. He wanted him. My cousin is an Ohio State fan. His wife is from Ohio, so he watches a lot of Ohio State football, and he says that Marvin Harrison Jr., while he is great, has I don't think he said diva tendencies, but he just said like he can check out sometimes, like he's not fully in it.
Well, I mean, him and Kyler will get along well.
I know, right?
They play COD together until the fucking wee hours in the morning before game day.
Some people did say he's been so good. Like he knew, like he didn't even work out before the draft, but like he's so good, he like didn't need to do much because people knew he was going top 5, top 10.
You know what's sad about this though, and this has happened for a few different players over the last few years, but now we're seeing the second generation where we lived through the first. We lived through the entire first generation, and now we're seeing the second generation.
Joe Alt's dad played for the Chiefs for like 12 years too.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that name sounds familiar.
Yeah. You're totally right. Oh, there's his dad.
Yeah, that's so crazy because he got drafted 98, same year as Peyton.
No, he was like 96, 97.
Oh, was he before? No, he wasn't.
Why are you yelling at me?
Wasn't before? I don't think so. Wasn't it the same draft?
I don't know. I might be thinking of, who's the other guy they had? The other wide receiver? Reggie Wayne? Maybe not so.
Reggie Wayne was definitely after. But it's funny because we lived through that whole career. He's been retired, and now his son just got drafted. They grow up so fast, you know? They grow up so fast. I just wonder.
We talked about it too, like, what the heck was his name? Joey Porter Jr. He was drafted last year.
Yeah, yep. By Pittsburgh too, wasn't he?
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep. He was drafted. Come on. This is very rude. I'm trying to figure out when he was drafted. Marvin Harrison Sr. 96.
96.
First round of the 96 draft.
Peyton was 98? Was he 97?
Peyton was 98 because 99 was couched. And yeah. But yeah, he's good. He's good.
I mean, he was kind of the staple wide receiver this whole offseason. They said he was going to be the first one. Yeah. I think they tried to say, Neighbors could be the first one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm not buying it. Another Chargers on the clock. Here we go.
No trade so far. Everyone's staying pat.
Yeah. And they said that, the Giants tried to come up with the first. What did I say? This year's first, but you go back to 3 to 6, and what are you getting? You're not getting much of anything. So
the other teams to look at for quarterbacks potentially: 11 the Vikings, 12 the Broncos, 13 the Raiders.
That's it. The Giants at 6 there too.
Giants at 6, the Seahawks at 16. Although they did just trade for Howell, so who knows?
Oh right.
They may not just because of that, just because they have some insurance. But also, I mean, the Broncos went from Russell Wilson to Zach Wilson.
Oh my God, the picture you sent me the other day. Oh, that was terrifying. That was so bad.
I mean, it was basically they got him for free, but he was going to get cut anyway, I guess. I don't know. If I'm a team, what upside did you see from him?
Oh, nothing.
And even Mac. What upside did you see from either one of those guys in the last 3 years?
Mac, I do. They definitely effed him up to a degree. I feel like he could have been a serviceable starting quarterback in the NFL, not like MVP, but they just messed him up so bad, and he never recovered. He just didn't have it. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, possibly,
bad.
but I mean,
but even like now, I'm looking at these quarterbacks, and from what I'm reading, Mac would have been like the 7th ranked after like Penix, after JJ, maybe before Bo Nix. He probably would have been before Bo Nix, like after Penix.
Yeah.
So it was just a weird year. It was COVID.
It was a weird year.
Things got all out of whack. They didn't play in front of fans. All the schedules were messed up. Some teams played like 6 games. It was just a weird year.
Well, he's going to do basically 1 year with the Jags, and he's going to be a free agent.
Yeah.
Because they're going to also have to figure out what to do with Trevor Lawrence. Because what are you going to do? How much are you going to pay him? I mean, are you seeing enough from him? Also, here's the other thing. Do you think you can get better? That's the big question with Dak every year in the Cowboys. Do you think you can do better than Dak?
I think because it's exactly it. Because the quarterbacks, it's such a quarterback needy league. They're going to pay him. But it's also Jacksonville. So, like, not a lot of people want to go to Jacksonville. That's why they have to overpay, like what was it, Christian Kirk? So it'll be interesting to see what they have to do.
Well, I mean, they did pretty well. I mean, they had an epic fall from grace. But, I mean, at one point they were...
They could have won up.
They had the 1 seed and they just tanked.
Oh, I know. That was so bad.
So,
and he did get hurt. So Mac will probably get a chance to play this year if Trevor gets hurt again. That's the other thing is like Drake May, he's so young and the Patriots have so many holes. They need to protect him. They need to give him weapons. Why would you want to put a 24-year-old Jaden Daniels into that? No lie. Like, let Drake develop with the team.
I think it's probably the best fit for both teams. Washington has more to win now.
Yeah.
Because they have more weapons.
Yep.
New England... I mean, we both have the same record, but New England just doesn't have fucking anything.
No.
They don't have anything.
No. Nope.
They had a bunch of C level. They had like a bunch of 3.
Yeah. Wide receiver 3s.
Yeah.
Across the board.
And
like,
Devontae Parker's gone, right?
Yes. God, thank God.
Gesicki's gone?
Yeah.
I mean,
they re-signed Hunter Henry. And that was the thing, too. It was like, oh, your Mac Jones and your big off-season acquisition is Devontae Parker, who sucks. We got
the Dolphins were like,
We got their,
Gesicki,
sloppy seconds. And it's like, oh, hey, Mac, I know that Jacoby Myers is your favorite wide receiver. We're going to let him walk, and we're going to sign Juju Smith-Schuster with a broken knee
for like this much less.
Exactly.
What were you thinking?
Those last 5 years, man, were just bad. Oh, the pick is in.
I think it was bad because you guys won the Super Bowl and then fell. Like, we've just kind of been in the mud. But it's like, it is
right.
Going from a Super Bowl and then like 5 years later to be the number 3 pick in the draft. Not by trade. I'm sticking with Joe Alt, man.
I'm trying to think. I wonder what the fastest turnaround is to that. From champion to top 5. I wonder, like...
I don't know. You got to look at Super Bowl victory.
Yeah, losses. I mean, teams have that Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah,
but it is pretty wild. That's how fast it goes. Though, 2019 to now, 5 years, boom.
Yeah, one pandemic later.
All right, jeez.
I was hearing earlier that Washington wants to trade back into the first round, and they have enough picks to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't know who they're looking at. Maybe a tackle.
It is true. I mean, we kind of do have like 2 first-round picks because they're so early.
They got 6 in the top 100. They got 2 second-round picks.
He is walking a little gingerly.
Just roll them out there.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt.
5 for 5, baby. 5 for 5, baby.
Neighbors. I'm going Neighbors for 6.
Yeah. Yep. We'll stick with
enormous.
Joe All his positives are he's enormous.
That's funny.
Fucking enormous.
Jess said she's about 2 minutes ahead of us because she's watching on the cable, but also the stream. Obviously, the stream's a little bit slow. So like we're streaming here and then we're streaming onto there.
That's true. I mean, we're just a couple of streamers.
Yep. Just streaming. Just
living the stream.
Yep.
Barely actually today.
I know, right?
We almost didn't get this thing working.
He is large, man. Look at this guy.
Enormous.
Talk about a hot, young stud. I would have taken him.
Do you need a minute?
Oh my God, he's huge. He's freaking huge. Oh my God.
He looks like big Drake May.
Is that that poor thing?
Oh my God. How does that feel?
Oh my God, his dad's huge too. It all makes sense.
Don't even get up, Pops.
Pops.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's big. He's big.
He's big. Look at his hands.
He's big. Look at those. Wow. Like oven mitts.
Dude, he looks... Give me a side-by-side of Joe Alt and Drake May. He's like big Drake May.
He really does.
He probably doesn't have those little T-Rex arms, though.
No, you're probably right. You're absolutely right. Now,
he's built like a man.
I don't know if people remember. We got our guy. Remember, but Harbaugh's 49ers teams, his Michigan teams, have all been running teams. They have not been big passers.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see.
That's why he got rid of all the wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, guys, we're not going to need it for what we're going to do.
It's like, but you also get rid of our number one wide receiver, our running back, because he was almost he was pretty much a wide receiver. Get him.
That's how he's going to be used in Washington.
Yeah,
he's going to be right out of the backfield, kind of like Gibson. Oh, you guys got Gibson. You signed Gibson.
We did, yeah.
He's good. I like him.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
He fumbles a lot. Enjoy. Usually in like crucial situations, he coughs up the ball. So enjoy. Have fun with that.
God, we had 2 games last year that. Yeah, not this year, the year before, when we were 1 game out of the playoffs when Stevenson fumbled it, and oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. Man, some of these teams have been bad for a while, huh? Shit.
Yes.
And it's so funny because they thought.
Yes.
It's funny because they thought that the Giants I have a friend in our chat, our fantasy chat, who's a Giants fan, and he did think for one fleeting moment that Daniel Jones was the answer. Danny Dimes, he called him. He had a good few first games, and then it all fell apart.
That was also a rough draft. No pun intended.
Keep it chill.
That was a rough draft.
Which one?
That Daniel Jones draft.
For talent or just quarterbacks?
I think quarterbacks.
I don't remember. It all blurs together.
I believe that was the Haskins year.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a Daniel Snyder special. Because they had other guys there. Like Tua, right? Was that Tua?
But Tua had hip problems, and I was like, I don't want that guy.
No, you're right. I mean, he had
problems.
the A-Rod hip injury, and A-Rod was never the same. But if he did not have that hip, he could have been number 1 overall.
Yeah.
No trades.
Wow, the pick is in fast.
See, F this media because they've been. I get what they do. I get it. I don't like it, but I get
bored. And like,
I know you're right.
The fact that there was a Topgolf incident and Jaden Daniels' agent tweets an emoji that lit the whole thing on fire is so stupid to me.
My favorite article that I read is when you see the headline and it says like, "And the internet goes crazy," and then in the article it's like 3 tweets from like idiots like you and me. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
the internet.
Did it really?
Right.
You know what? Oh, that's the term I hate the most.
I know you're going to say broke
the internet.
I know.
The first time I heard that, I literally thought it was true. Like, wow, the internet crashed.
Wow, that's really dumb.
Why else would you say it? It's so stupid. I agree with you. It is so dumb. But this was like years ago, guys. I'm not talking about fucking yesterday. But the first time I heard, I was like, wait, what? They broke the fucking internet? Like, isn't it somewhat conceivable that you could crash servers by like everybody accessing a certain site? A site would crash. I mean, in my brain compartment, it makes fucking sense.
Someone one time, an Amazon AWS engineer fat fingered something in the middle of the day and took like half the internet offline.
See?
Like Eastern Seaboard. But there's different servers.
It is a fragile device. The internet can be broken. Giants pick is in. 6 for 6.
Holy shit!
6 for 6.
Holy shit!
6 for 6. Now it's getting a little bit dicey because we were good through 6.
Yeah. Give me some names. Oh, who's up? Who's on the deck?
The Titans of Tennessee.
Okay, and give me some names. Give me some players' names. They're like online. It's like, oh, actually, I guess I can see them here, right? Don't they have like the big boards and stuff? Like
that's kind of what we got to look. Well, we're also going off of our own perception of what every team needs.
What's he wearing? What's that thing say? I gotta. Damn it, Rhode Island Sportsbook. If I could have gambled on these 6, boom, 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 boom.
I know. Well, couldn't you have just gone over the line and bet on your app in Massachusetts?
Yes.
You're like 2 minutes from Massachusetts.
That's true. I could have went to like Chick-fil-A.
That's all you have to do. Just like over here, I could just go to Seekonk, make a pick. Like that's it.
Yeah,
you just have to be in the state at the time.
You're not wrong.
Where is the big board though?
Don't they have it somewhere? Where do they have it?
I don't know. I can look on the interwebs.
Maybe I'm thinking of like ESPN where they have like Mel Kiper as best available.
Okay, I have it up here. They have right now best available Dallas Turner from Bama. It's an edge.
Who's the other offensive lineman?
He
should be like in the top 15. He should be there.
Do you want me to try to pronounce his name, or do you want me to just say that he's from Penn State?
Yeah, that's him. You can guess. Ajigba.
Fashion New?
Fashion Now. That's what it is. Fashion Now. Yeah.
Now or new?
I think it's Fashion Now.
I mean, there's a U at the end there.
I know. They've talked about the Patriots things. Evan Lazar always says, like, how do I pronounce your name? Like, he always asks people that.
Yeah.
I can see him going. I could see him going to Tennessee.
Wow, he's on the best available. He's 11.
Okay.
You do have
Over, like, left, like, because obviously 6 are gone. So that means he's like 5, right?
no.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
he's ranked 11 on the JJ's third right now on the big board.
Yep.
Best available.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. That's not that, and this is why Minnesota. Why would you trade up? Because who's going to take JJ out of these teams left?
No, you're right. You're right.
None of them.
They probably won't.
Fucking none of them.
Maybe Chicago.
That'd be funny.
Their insurance plan.
Someone could trade with Chicago. Someone might trade up.
What do you think for? I mean, Tennessee. What do you think they need here?
I think they need offensive line.
But if you look at all the best available, like, how are you going to miss these guys that, like, you got to go off of best available, not need.
Well, that's. I guess that's a. What is your?
It's a philosophy,
Right. Yeah.
It's a question, but I historically, I think you do better when you do best available because you could just have a deeper.
Yeah.
You go off a need, like you could get now. He's ranked 11 on the best available, but he might not be.
Well, Tennessee got rid of their running back, as we all know, but they also signed some other.
Pollard. Didn't Pollard go there?
Yeah.
Or did I make that up? I think
you're
Pollard
right.
went there. Sudden, he's a yak machine.
Oh.
So Malik Neighbors will be playing in the same division as Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
but he's going to have a worse quarterback throwing to him because it's going to be fucking Daniel Jones, who will get hurt. And it'll probably be Drew Lock. Let's be honest.
Oh, that was a nice move.
I'll give it to him.
That was a nice move.
I mean,
usually
the throw is probably better.
Yeah, true. That was a good throw. I wish they would put who the guys are like. I don't know.
So those are guys that are still left. So you have Dallas Turner, you have Rome Dunze, who is a wide receiver.
Yeah, from Washington. That's who Penix threw to. He's up there right now.
But who does Tennessee have to throw the ball to?
Nobody.
They go sexy. They go wide receiver.
Yeah.
They go wide receiver.
I'm in. You got me convinced.
I don't think that with a high pick like this, you're gonna. I hate to say waste, but you're gonna waste it on an edge. I mean, no offense, but we did that at 2 with Chase.
I'll be completely honest. I have no idea. And besides Will Levi Jeans, I don't know anything about the Tennessee Titans right now. I don't know.
I know that they don't have Mike Vrabel anymore.
That's right. And usually it's set like maybe because I'm thinking ESPN, but they'll say like, "Here's their needs. Here's this. Here's that." So
yeah, I know. Maybe it is ESPN.
Yeah,
the pick is in anyway. I don't know. I think you can get a guy like this later. Yep. I think you're going to just try to go for the next best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers is ranked 7 on the best available.
And I think JJ.
I mean, sorry, Rome Adunze. Matt Miller's pro comparison is Jamar Chase.
I mean, he's comparable to Neighbors who just went, so I could see it. I think JJ and Minnesota are like a match made in heaven because he'd go to a team with fucking Jefferson. You know, they're already pretty established. Yeah. They would have been better last year if they didn't lose Kirk for the year.
Well, and you look at what's left, right? Atlanta's after they just signed Kirk. Chicago just drafted Caleb. The Jets.
I don't see them doing it in the first round.
I don't think so either, because they could get like a Bo Nix or somebody later.
They might go for a Dunze.
I don't think he'll fall that far.
Where are they? 8?
The Jets 10.
Oh shit!
But then like that's who's next. You got Atlanta, Chicago, the Jets, and then it's Minnesota. So JJ will be there.
Yep.
And then that means the Raiders are going to get Michael Penix Jr.
I could see it. I could see it for sure.
It might be the pick. Might be the pick. Just trying to keep the chat going.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm keeping the chat going. Like literally the chat.
Oh yeah, the ones that are here for us.
The ones that are here for us.
Oh, man. And the best part is Drake May has his number available. Because he's number
0?
10.
Oh.
Sorry, Mac. McAdoo.
McAdoo Jones.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah. I don't
Good luck.
I know you guys got to be so happy to get rid of him, and I know the Jets have Aaron Rodgers, but I'm sure Jets fans are so happy to get rid of fucking Zach Wilson too.
Oh my god.
See, I would like if Washington could trade back into the first round, and they need a tight end. Maybe you get a Brock Bowers. He's the top ranked.
Yeah. I think it falls off pretty dramatically after he goes.
Let's see when they. I don't know how far down it goes actually.
So,
it goes pretty far.
For Tennessee, if it's not a Dunze, I could probably see it being that edge rusher. Because the more I think about it, we've talked about this before too on this here program, that it's like, because edge isn't even like a term, you know? It's like they kind of made it up. But that's who are getting the big contracts. It's the edge rushers, quarterbacks. So if it's not a Dunze,
I mean, I get it. I'm trying to think, and I could just be blanking. I don't know who Tennessee has to throw the ball to. I know who they have to throw the ball.
Oh no, they have what's his name?
Who?
DeAndre Hopkins. That makes me more convinced it's going to be the.
But who else though?
That's it. Tajay Sharp. Is he still there?
I don't know. What did DeAndre sign?
I think it was 2 years. Because I think that was
That's 1 year's up.
Whoa, that's math. That's on math.
That's math. Because I went to West Warwick. All right, the pick is in. Titans.
The seventh pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham.
A tackle.
So he was J.C. Latham on the best available board.
Wow.
Is ranked 17 from Bama. Our streak is dead.
Now, I will say, I'm going to give us half credit
Okay.
because this is our show. We can do what we want.
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
And we started with Fashionow, who is a tackle. So we got the position right with our first guess. We just got the player wrong.
Which is funny because, I mean, he's ranked behind, right? I mean, again, this is just best available.
Oh my God, Jessica's right. They have Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. All right.
I knew there was someone else there.
That's fine.
Jessica, get in the chat, you coward.
I know, get in the chat, damn it. You make me look like an idiot. We're on live stream here. I could not think of who they had. And then when you said DeAndre, I was like, okay, all right.
I know.
I was trying to reason with it. Well, he signed a 2-year deal. One's off.
Yeah. Wow, that's so right because we freaking lost out on him.
This is the type of shit, though, where you see a pick like this.
Oh, God, his back is okay.
Oh, my God. Do you think he was like, yo, I just had back surgery. Don't fucking do that.
Did I dream that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. This is one of those picks where he's ranked 17 on the best available, and you wonder who in Tennessee knows people at Bama, used to coach at Bama, coached him in high school, and then this is just like a, hey, I know this guy. This is a vouch for this guy type deal.
Yep. That was a gentle lift, though.
But if you had back, motherfucking back, honestly, Goodell's at fault here because if that was the case, you should have been in the wheelchair. Nobody would have done that. Mm-hmm. Although Gronk's stupid enough, he would have if it was him, he would have picked him up in the wheelchair.
But now I'll own it with Gronk because when we traded out of that, so the Dez Bryant pick, we had that pick, and I think I've said on this show too. I wanted Dez Bryant. I was very mad at the Patriots for trading out of that pick.
Yeah,
but then we wound up getting Gronk in the second round. So
he was okay.
Yeah, he's all right. What do I know? Called it. So we got the position right. Now my next guess. So Atlanta, their offense is set. They're going defense. This is the first defensive player off the board.
Yep, I agree.
It's going to be that edge rusher
because they have weapons. They definitely don't need a weapon.
They have Landon. They have Drake. I'm sorry, London. They have Drake London. They have Kirk. They have Pitts. They have
Robinson.
Yeah, shit. They're going defense 100%.
I think Dallas Turner, edge.
That's my guess.
That
Yeah.
is the best available right now from Bama.
Yep.
Back-to-back Bama boys.
Wow. Bama.
Oh, my
Blamma.
God. Oh, my God.
Bama Lama Ding Dong.
No trades yet.
He is not as big as Joel. And I like Joel because he was home. He wasn't even there. He was wearing like jeans and a t-shirt from the big and tall.
That's true. He probably couldn't find him a flight.
Is that Drew Rosenhaus?
I don't know,
Must be
dude.
his agent.
I need to see a pic. I need a side-by-side picture. Look up Drake May. I gotta look this up.
Never seen him in a room together with Joel. Is that what you're saying?
Look at this. Let me see. Joel. I get this. It's Drake May, dude. It's big Drake May.
Damn.
I'm sold. Dog. If you're listening, look up Joe Alt and Drake May. Pull up Drake May. Let me see. You in the chat right now? Are you in the chat?
No, I'll send it to the fantasy chat.
Oh. Do you have other chats?
I was trying to get
besides this one.
Yeah, I was trying to see what the how fat.
My cousin also did say Calvin Ridley. My bad. I wasn't looking at the chat.
Oh my God, he blew us. That chat's been blowing up.
Oh my God, you know.
I'll read that later. Joel looks like a massive toddler.
Wait, what happened?
He said Joel looks like a massive toddler.
He looked like Drake May, dude. So you're basically saying Drake May looks like a toddler. He does.
He does. He looks like a little toddler.
I mean, that could be a condition.
That's true.
You know, and now you're making fun of it. And that's your quarterback.
This little kid.
Dude, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Yeah, that is true.
Like the eyebrows, everything is the same guy.
Damn.
One's got T-Rex arms.
That's right. His dad, Joel's dad. Remember I said his dad was huge? Because he played in the fucking NFL.
He played in the NFL.
Idiot.
And then he gave birth to Drake May.
Yeah,
and
that's
Joel.
right.
And he
Yep.
gave one up for adoption because he had T-Rex arms.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Oh, the pick is in. So we're predicting Dallas Turner, the edge out of Bam Bam Land. Unless they go, I'm gonna butcher his name. Latu. Sounded good.
All right, Falcons, what do you got?
For NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
No way. Dude, wow.
Wow.
They have no faith in Kirk.
Wow.
They have no faith in Kirk whatsoever.
Wow.
The Falcons take Michael Penix Jr.
That's the first shock.
That
He
is
can't even stand up.
what? I mean,
What?
hey, that's an insurance policy. I don't hate it because it's an insurance policy with Kirk. He's coming off an Achilles at 35. Not that 35's old, you know, it's pretty young.
It's the youngest. It's so young.
It's like
They just
pretty
gave him
good.
$100 million.
But then again, you get Michael Penix Jr. As a low risk policy
Wow. See, I
for
told-
4
I told
years.
you, JJ. Not a,
Yeah, the text that you were sending me fucking literally yesterday.
I knew it.
Or 2 days ago. I think it was
I knew it.
yesterday.
The reason I didn't want
He looks like Zach Wilson 2.0.
the reason I didn't want Penix is because of the knees.
And he's a lefty. You hate lefties. Except me. But I get it.
And Steve Young. I like Steve Young.
Yeah, he's cool.
Wow.
But you know what? Who was their backup? I mean, who did they have?
Mariota, right? Was it a Mariota for the Falcons?
No, he was with the Eagles.
Jeez, he went bounce around.
Oh, Desmond Ritter.
Oh, that idiot. Yeah. Yep.
That's wow.
Penix throws a great ball.
But it's interesting though, with your number 8 pick
That's dumb.
in the first round,
Dumb.
you go
Dumb.
quarterback after you just committed to a guy.
Dumb. Dumb.
I'm trying to make sense of it. I mean,
I don't like. No, I can't.
if it was in the second
All right,
round,
turn the sound-
maybe.
I keep forgetting to turn the sound off. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's not smart. I don't like that at all.
That's interesting.
I'm upset. I'm
That is
upset.
interesting.
I'm
now,
upset. I'm upset. That's a waste. There's a waste. He's going to sit on the bench. for two.
And you could have gotten top edge.
Yeah.
They needed defense. They needed guys on defense.
Yep.
They went with they drafted a backup quarterback at number 8.
Yep. That's exactly what they did.
Insurance policy. I don't hate drafting a quarterback, but maybe not at 8.
Yeah.
This is interesting because you think Chicago could trade this one, stockpile a little bit, or do they pick somebody and keep it?
I think they pick.
They also have the first pick in the second round. So I mean,
Did they really? They traded that pick too? The Panthers?
I don't know how it fell, but I'm pretty sure round 2 they have the first pick.
Pick is in. I'm so mad about that Penix pick. I'm not happy about it.
Why are you not happy about it? You got Drake May.
Oh, that's true. I feel better now. But the Falcons. It's funny because the Falcons have a new. It's the same, but it's funny because the Falcons have a new coach, but it's still the same like football operations, and they did the same stupid thing last year when they took the running back when they didn't need a running back. What is going on in Atlanta? They should have hired Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was their first mistake.
Belichick critical of Drake May after Patriots selection because Bill Belichick is doing.
He's doing Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
right?
but obviously nobody wants to watch that. They want to watch our program.
And was he critical of it, or did he just say something and they said, "Oh, he's critical"? But you know what? You drafted Mac Jones, so sit down.
Yeah, you know, you
sit down, old man. Your time is up. That was dumb. That was a stupid pick. Never had a 4,000-yard or 30-yard touchdown in a season for a quarterback.
My God.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Because here's the thing, too.
I forgot they got Keenan Allen.
Penix is another one of those guys who's older. He's 24, so it's like if he doesn't start until his third year, he's gonna be 27 years old.
Old as shit, dude. Retire at that point.
Exactly. Drake May in his third year is gonna be the age Penix is now. He's so young.
I don't know. I don't know about wasting the number 8 pick on that. I think that's them trying to be fancy, but like, oh wow, you stunned you pulled a stunt on everybody. You drafted a backup quarterback at your number 8 pick.
Okay, here comes the edge rusher.
Yeah, I think so. Because I forgot they got Keenan Allen and they also got who do they have?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Remind me to mute it this time.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select
Rome Odunze. Why, dude?
Wow. Damn it.
Wow, they are.
I thought that too, but I didn't say it.
I didn't. Well, I mean, you got Keenan Allen.
That's
You
what
got
I thought.
DJ.
That's why I didn't say it. I was like, oh, they're not going to do that.
Wow, dude.
That's how you stack talent around a freaking rookie quarterback, though.
I don't hate it.
Shit.
I mean, I hate it because they're in the NFC, but I don't hate the move. Wow, dude. Justin Fields is going to be like, you motherfuckers. You get Keenan Allen. He had DJ, but you get Keenan Allen. Then you draft Rome Odunze, who's at number 3. Comparison is Jamar.
That's wow.
Damn.
The Bears better make the playoffs next year.
If the Bears fucking tank.
Look, Keenan Allen might get hurt.
Yeah, that's fair. Dude, the Bears made out like fucking
Bandits.
Wet
bandits.
In this draft so far.
Yep.
Especially the fact that they weren't supposed to have the number 1 pick.
I know, right?
Like,
it's so funny.
Really, they were sitting at 9, but because the Panthers suck and have the worst owner in the league
And
now.
it's so funny because they traded out of the 1 last year because they had Fields, and they're like, oh, we'll give him 1 more year. And they're like, oh, then they got the 1 pick, and like, oh, see you, Fields.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch. Wow.
Now they're comparing him to Larry Fitzgerald. Never heard of him.
Nah. UFL guy, XFL guy. Shit.
How tall is he?
He said 6'2" or 6'3". Oh, we have a trade.
Ooh. Who's got the next pick? That was the Jets.
Jets.
Wait. The Vikings moved up 1 pick?
They did. They swapped. They pick swapped.
For nothing?
So what that tells me is someone called the Jets to trade up. And the Jets called the Vikings and said, someone's coming to get your boy. Make us a better offer. And that's exactly what happened.
Make me an offer that you can't refuse to
Yep.
get J.J. McCarthy. So already
Probably.
four quarterbacks,
Yep.
which, again,
Wow.
you look at it too, there are other teams, obviously, that still need a quarterback.
Yeah. And that's probably.
They got DeAndre Swift, too. Those,
Yep.
if the Bears suck, what a waste. What a waste.
That'd be a good Madden team. I bet it was Denver calling. And they're like, hey, Vikings, So, or Vegas. It is that. After that, there's no more.
The only one I could see maybe is you have Seattle, but they just traded for Howell, and you have the Rams.
Doesn't New Orleans need a wide receiver?
Oh, no, I'm saying quarterback, sorry.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant too. I meant quarterback.
I could see the Rams or Seattle.
Yeah.
But again, Seattle's not going to draft a guy when they just got Howell and you have Geno. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to carry 3 quarterbacks on your roster.
Right. Here we go. A 6th-round pick. They receive the 11th, 4th.
So the Jets get 11th overall pick, a 4th-round pick, and the 5th-round pick.
So is this JJ, do you think?
Yes. I mean, they need a quarterback.
Yeah. And the Jets aren't taking. I can see the Jets taking Bo Nix in the 2nd round. Maybe.
Jets will be an interesting pick.
That's right. They got Aaron Jones. All right.
Let's see. I think this is where JJ goes. Match made in heaven.
That is what I said.
That's what you said, quote unquote. I didn't say it. You said it.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's just
You said it.
Jefferson. That's so funny. I can't believe that Penix one. That's so stupid. They just signed $100 million.
And you wasted your first pick, number 8, on a backup quarterback.
Yeah. Maybe you should have gone with Fontenot to protect your new Achilles broken.
Or if you wanted to, you could have went Roma Dunze and gave yourself more.
Penix probably would have been available. Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably not. No,
Penix,
no.
I think he would have went to the Raiders potentially. So if JJ goes here, now you got.
Oh, they got Sam Darnold. Oh, sorry, Sam. Sorry, Samuel.
But now you have the Raiders and the Broncos with who's left?
That need quarterbacks or just quarterbacks in general?
Quarterback, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is the only one that I can remember. Oh, Spencer Rattler, but he's more of a 3rd-round guy. There's a guy out of Tulane who I've heard his name.
Bo Nix is the next outside of JJ. So JJ right now in best available is number 2. Just to show how much it drops. Bo Nix is 24.
Yep. Who's after him? Spencer Rattler.
After him,
Quarterback, I mean.
is yeah, I mean it's a pretty steep drop off. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it was the quarterback draft and the NFL draft. But I could see someone. Could you see? Maybe someone could reach for Bo Nix. I could see it.
I mean, I'm going to page 4
And
just to get to the next one.
No one had Penix to the Falcons. No one.
No.
Because they just signed a dude for $100 million. Well,
Spencer Rattler is 89.
yeah. Okay, so he's way down there.
And he would be the next
So that's just so stupid.
after Bo Nix.
I can't believe they did that. Oh my god, I'm gonna feast on that for days.
I just can't. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate getting an insurance policy because I don't think they're obviously not sold on Desmond Ridder. You paid Kirk all that money.
Right. But you have Bo Nix. You get Spencer
You could have.
You take a flyer on Spencer Rattler.
You could have in the next round. You totally could have.
And what do you think, Kurt? This is like.
But why did you? If that was the case, why did you sign Kirk to like a 5-year deal? What was it, 4 year? 4 year?
4 years, $180 million with $100 million guaranteed. And
Okay, so like, why would you? If
how do you think Kurt's feeling right now? In his mansion, pissed.
Well, he also got drafted in the same draft as RG3 in round 4,
Oh, that's
3 or 4.
Yeah.
He was our insurance policy, but they were drafted the same year. We didn't commit money to
Right.
RG3.
Yeah. They just a lot of draft capital. Wow, that's so dumb.
That's crazy.
I could see that.
It always happens though in the draft. There's always something that's like random.
Arthur Blank is dumb for not hiring Bill Belichick.
But I thought Belichick turned it down. Did he not? I mean,
There was a
rumor mill.
Wickersham had an article recently about how his football people didn't want Belichick, but my guess is they didn't want Belichick because they didn't want to get fired. So,
I mean, I could,
because Belichick brings all his own guys in, That's just stupid. I can't wait to read those. Like they always have like the grades. The Falcons grade is going to be an F minus plus.
oh God, it depends on the rest of their draft. But again, there's a lot of talent sitting there, and you went with you drafted a backup quarterback with your number 8 pick.
Yeah. The Falcons grade is going to be an F minus plus. It sounded like
the rest of their draft, but I don't know what happened. Man, a button, dude, that was wild.
So it shows that we're like the streamers of at least 10 seconds behind. Oh shit! What did we miss?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought we missed a pick. All right, Vikings. Just get JJ. Just get him off the board and get him out of my life.
You were so sold on him yesterday.
No.
Yesterday morning, you texted me and you said,
No.
"Quote me."
No, I did not say that. I said,
"Quote me." I'm on the JJ train. I'm getting convinced.
And then what did I say after that?
I don't know.
Fucking kill me is what I said right after that.
I would have.
I said I'm starting to like convince myself that it might be
Zach
okay.
Wilson 2.0.
Right, but I'm glad then I talked myself back off the ledge.
What we got on mute, bro?
They're doing like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Well,
just make the pick.
Make my wish and make the pick. Washington trades back in and gets Brock Bowers, the tight end that they need.
Holy shit! If I were a Make-A-Wish kid, that's what I would say. Like, just make the pick. Just make my pick.
Just make the pick and make my wish.
What are you saying, Roger Goodell?
How are you going to know when he makes the thing? When he says
I think one of them will say it. There we go.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right. Go ahead, kid. Make yourself famous.
You muted it.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
She even sounds like she's from Minnesota.
To Minnesota. I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
I don't like him.
I don't like his hair.
Nah.
This is something not wearing socks.
6'2.5". He looks small.
That means he had every single hat there ready to go.
Yeah, nah. I know they were trying to hype him up so much. It's like, oh, Washington is in love with JJ.
I know.
Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit, guy.
He didn't do. I hate the winner thing. I hate that.
He's a winner.
It's like
he did.
Oh, he won in high school.
Well, he did win the national championship.
So did Mac Jones.
I understand, but I mean,
So did Matt Leinart.
it's just an easy thing to put. He is a winner. He won. He's a winner.
He's a wiener. But like he he played in 3 more games than like Drake May, and he threw it like 200 less times.
I know. But like you said, Harbaugh. So
I mean, I'll be following his career with like great interest because he's that that was it. It was either him or Drake May. And they were saying that he has better athleticism than Mac ever did. So it's like shit.
Dude.
Disgusting.
All right, so maybe not 6 quarterback. No,
5. Bo Nix might go.
Bo Nix might go.
I feel bad for whoever takes Bo Nix.
It's going to be...
Bo stands for boring.
The Raiders. I mean, who the fuck do they have? Aiden O'Connell? Who the fuck is their quarterback?
Aiden O'Connell. Then they drafted last year. Maybe
do you want another spritz?
I'm okay. I'm gonna drink this water here, and then I'll let you know how I feel.
Okay, I might take one of your.
Yeah, go for it. It's the IPA you didn't like as much. I apologize.
Son of a.
I grabbed the wrong one.
You want another water?
Yes I do.
Sure. You could have said it when I was fucking.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm still upset about JJ.
You're still upset for Atlanta Falcons fans.
Oh my god.
About Michael Penix Jr.
Do we know any Falcons fans?
We talked about this. There's certain teams that we don't know fans. I don't know anybody that's a Falcons fan.
They're more Georgia fans. Way more Georgia.
I mean, I don't know. Looks like a Texans fan. I don't know a Texans fan.
Right.
Just like some random like Buffalo Bills fans in the area.
Yep.
But they're close enough.
Even your sister, I wonder, living down there, if she even knows Texans fans in the state. It's a big state.
I don't know. I know, but down there, they're all about college.
Right, yeah.
They don't give a fuck about the pros.
College is so boring. So stupid.
I
Look at these idiots playing college.
that's what I mean. Like, oh, bunch of idiots can't pick up the ball. It's just not it's college sports has just never been like a real interest for me.
Yeah.
It just, the game's different. There's too many fucking divisions and shit.
Right.
And also it's like, why watch a level below? Treat yourself. Watch the NFL. Trust me, it's fucking good.
Watch the professionals at work. But not bad for Minnesota. They let Kurt go, but they did that what the Patriots did in 2021. Although it didn't work out, they waited and they, a quarterback kind of fell into their lap. So that's probably where he belongs.
Do you have a prediction here? You think maybe they go tackle? They get from Penn State?
I think they go tackle. I keep saying it, but they need to protect Aaron Rodgers or he's going to die.
The Fashanu, oh shit, I kind of already know because it has an asterisk next to it. But I was going to say him anyway.
Was it finally him?
Yeah.
Called it.
Yeah,
nailed it.
I
see. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And if I look at,
some guys will spoil it on Twitter way before the pick goes in.
Yeah, there's an asterisk right next to his name. I apologize, but
it's okay. That's who I said it first before you ruined the rest of the draft for me. So
I know. I think we both agreed that they were going to go tackle. So fuck it. We were right.
I want to know who else is trying to trade up for JJ. That's the other reason.
The Raiders.
Right. The Raiders.
Or the Broncos.
Definitely the Raiders.
I mean, why would the Broncos?
F&A. There he is. Flashing out. Why can't I hit a button? There we go.
I don't know. But why?
How many friends does he have? That's a lot. That's way too many friends.
I know.
They don't like you.
If I got drafted, I'd have
right
3 people. Maybe, because most of you guys would be like, I can't
make it.
I can't. I got to do bedtimes.
Yeah. That's probably a good point, yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, I'll just get drafted by myself. The gang's all here.
There's no way Fashion Out has that many friends or family. I'm sorry. There's no way.
I mean, maybe it comes from...
They all want the money.
Maybe it comes from like a strong genes, they multiply.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
He's probably got like 12 brothers, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a lot. Well, you know what? There's a lot of diversity in that crowd, too. I mean...
There is. I have questions.
Like that redhead ain't related. You see him?
Yeah.
He ain't related.
Who invited that guy?
And there's this white chick in the back drinking a White Claw, clapping. Who invited her? Why the fuck were you there?
She just showed up. She saw the cars, started to stroll in.
What's going on in here?
Oh, man. Commercial break. Broncos are on the clock. I don't think it's going to be Bo Nix. But what are the Broncos?
No, because again, why would you just picked up Zach Wilson.
Right.
And who else do they have? They got rid of Russ. Oh my God, dude.
Who do they have? It's only
Zach Wilson. Who else do they have? Pats fans are the biggest Falcons fans ever. I mean, it seems like it's not. You are like reeling for Falcons fans.
I'm mad for them, the non-existent fans that don't exist. My favorite thing about the Atlanta Falcons. My favorite thing about the Atlanta Falcons is that in that NFL stadium they have a Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. So just throwing that out there, including that one.
Say this again.
The Atlanta Falcons stadium,
yes, sir,
has a Chick-fil-A inside.
Inside the stadium?
Correct.
Like not like Patriot Place where it's like outside. It's inside the stadium.
Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, including that Chick-fil-A.
And that's why you draft a backup quarterback at number 8.
If you make the decision to put a Chick-fil-A in your football stadium that's closed on Sundays, How can I trust you to be picking a quarterback?
You're trying to lead this franchise into the future.
Atlanta United the MLS team plays there. They get a lot of business, I'm sure, on Saturdays. Concerts, Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football. But still.
Yeah, I mean, your major attraction is football.
Correct.
So, yeah, I mean, not the best.
No.
Right? Probably.
But, it also wasn't their worst decision because that belongs to Michael Penix.
Absolutely.
I would say Chick-fil-A, Michael Penix right above that.
Just a side note, Zach Wilson joined Jarrett Stidham.
Yep.
And Ben DiNucci as the quarterbacks.
That's a name.
DiNucci.
Your boy.
DiNucci is your boy. Capital N, baby. DiNucci.
Oh, my God.
Out of that lineup, don't even know who the fuck Ben DiNucci is. Start him.
Where did he play college?
Start
him. Why not?
Who does the Jets have last year that we kept bragging on?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
There's something about
From Eastern Kentucky.
Zach Wilson's face. He looks like the Chucky doll.
He wears a bandana. He wears a sweatband on his head or bandana, whatever. Why? Your hair's not that long. You're not even sweating. It's October. Stop.
I don't know. Maybe it's a style. Not my style.
No. It's a style.
It's a style.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But he does, his face in this picture right now that I'm looking at, he looks like Chucky.
The one that you sent me?
The Chucky doll. No, this is a different one. But he's just got that look like...
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I could murder your family.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know if I will.
Probably break up your family.
It's up to you. It's up to you to decide.
You do it with your mom and break up your family. That's how we do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think I could be friends with anybody else.
I could not. No, that'd be the end of the friendship.
I would divorce my mother. Sorry, I don't have a mom anymore.
That's fair.
Just don't.
It's go be with him if you like him so much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go marry him.
He's not my friend anymore.
Right. Mom.
Stupid.
Oh, here we go. Have not made the playoffs since winning Super Bowl 50. That's a good one. So,
all right,
they probably drop real bad after that Super Bowl 50.
All right, but they have 3 quarterbacks on their roster right now. Granted, they're all low risk.
They also have no money. But here's the thing: they have no money.
Have no money,
which isn't true because they're owned by the freaking Walmart family.
Who the fuck is going to get here?
Their cap is definitely hurting.
And they did get rid of Judy, who I don't think really ever panned out to what they expected.
I do not like Judge. They need everything.
Brock Bowers,
except the running back.
How you done? Brock Bowers.
Is that who they took?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not. I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
I could see that. They just had a stat up there saying how their tight ends have done nothing. They need everything. What do they?
I mean, that's the thing. When you're a team that needs everything, and you just traded for Zach Wilson.
The best thing about this Drake May pick is I wanted Drake May from the very beginning, and now I feel better knowing that Christmas Eve game when we beat them meant nothing. It all worked out.
It's true.
It all worked out.
You wanted Drake May.
I didn't want Drake May.
I'm almost glad that Washington didn't have the number 1. Nothing against Caleb, but I don't know if I'm sold on Caleb. Who knows?
Yeah.
In the years that they just showed us, there's been 3 or 4 different instances of 3 quarterbacks going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And in every instance, only one of them really panned out.
The thing about Caleb Williams is that he's not walking onto a real number 1 overall pick team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he has that going for him.
I mean, really, it's a number 9, but also they just stockpiled. They traded for Keenan Allen.
There's the best available. I could see Bowers. If you have
so they still, and the one I'm looking at, which is on ESPN, they have Turner still as the best available. But I'm guessing they might want to go with.
Oh, he's hurting.
I don't know, dude.
Boy, you need to get yourself a wheelchair, bro. Who's he smiling at?
Yeah, what are you doing? He's shit talking.
Oh shit! There's another band. On Motown.
There we go. The pick is in.
The Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
Dude, what? Dude, what?
No
way, dude.
I feel like the Michael Scott gif.
Wow.
No.
So the odd team out in this draft right now with needing a quarterback are the Raiders.
Wow.
But you just not that he's going to be good, but why you just traded for Zach Wilson? You have 4 quarterbacks going into none of them are. I don't think any of them.
That
are
was
good.
okay. You know, this is a panic move. They wanted Penix. They had Penix circled on their calendar. They were probably trying to trade up with the Jets for JJ.
Yeah.
That's who was trying to trade up, and they're
like, we got to get somebody.
Yeah,
We're going to
exactly.
get Bo.
Yeah, they're like, we cannot go back to Denver without a quarterback. Panic move.
If I'm the Broncos, I just drafted my number 1 quarterback though. Who on that roster besides Danucci? I'd go Danucci maybe,
Yeah.
but like. You got 4 quarterbacks now. Obviously, not all of them are going to make it.
Danucci is gone. Zach Wilson probably gone.
I probably Stidham.
Stidham probably gone.
It's just going to be Bo Nixon. They're all like, this is. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, this is who you wanted.
No, it's not. It's not who they wanted. It's not.
It can't be.
It's not.
Can't be.
Imagine getting your third choice of quarterback. Sit down.
And they're all excited.
They're not that excited. They know.
Oh, I guess it's just the mascot that's freaking out.
That's pretty sad, actually. Look at this little kid. He doesn't know what he's cheering about.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a quarterback. People always get excited because it's a quarterback.
Yeah.
But damn.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming. I probably didn't see I just saw the asterisk. God damn it. Because I think it's going to update and it doesn't.
The Raiders pick is in.
Yeah. Do you have any guesses? Because I already know. Is
it offense? Is it offense or defense?
Offense.
Is it Bowers?
It's Bowers. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I think. It just had an asterisk next to his name. The pick is in, so obviously. I mean, they are the odd team out, though, on needing a quarterback.
Yep.
I would say that Atlanta fucked this whole thing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you didn't need to get Penix. Penix could have went to...
Oh, they did sign Gardner. They signed Minshew. I forgot about that.
But again...
Yeah, he's back up. Yeah. Or whatever, spot.
Gardner's probably going to start then.
Have not won a playoff game since losing Super Bowl 36 or 37, excuse me.
Dog.
That's nuts.
Dog.
That's nuts.
Wow. I mean, they could have, at the very least, the Raiders getting Bo Nix wouldn't have been a bad thing, but the Falcons fucked it up because they took Penix, and then Denver.
That Falcons pick, messed, it was like a freaking spiderweb effect.
They probably have more fun that they fucked up other teams than making their own team better.
I can't believe it.
That's fucking crazy.
I can't believe they did that. I'm so mad at them. Although I'm excited. I mean, they made it more interesting, but
they did.
I can't wait to read the after draft because it's going to be like they tried to trade up. And they got blocked by the Jets definitely went to the Vikings. We're like, they're trying to trade up. What are you going to give us?
Yeah. So the Saints are up next. I'm not going to look.
I like Brock Bowers. There's no other tight ends for a long time. For my research.
So then I'm thinking it's more and more unlikely that Washington does trade back into the first round. I thought they would have traded back in to get a tight end, even though I know they signed Zach Ertz, but it's like a 1-2 year deal.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did who they would get, but I'm trying not to look. The pick's not in, right? This Bowers is gone. The Saints. This is where you could see Dallas Turner go. Edge to the Saints.
Yeah. How many? Hold on.
I could see it.
There's been one defensive player taken?
Has there been any defense?
Have there been anybody? That's insane. Another guy with all these friends. That's too many friends.
Too many friends. That's because none of them are married and have kids yet. That's why fair. You can have all your friends.
That's a good point. That guy's playing solitaire.
So
I can see he's playing solitaire on his computer.
Quarterback, wide receiver, offensive tackle, wide receiver, offensive tackle, quarterback, wide receiver, quarterback, offensive tackle, quarterback, tight end. There have been no defensive players in the top 13.
That's kind of nuts. Wow.
This might be the first one. If it's not, I could see it being the next one with the Colts.
New Orleans had a good defense last year. they need defense. Well, I'm sorry. Who's their quarterback? Oh, Derek Carr. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Where did Jameis go?
The moon? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He went somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't make this up. Right?
Yeah, I'm
He's
sure.
not with the Saints anymore.
I don't think so. I think he was mad because they got Carr and they're kind of like, whatever, dude. You suck.
Let me look it up.
Man,
Jameis Winston.
I'm never going to get over that Michael Penix pick. I'm never going to get over it.
It fucked up the whole draft. Browns? Yeah, that's right.
Is that where he went?
Yeah, went to Cleveland. For his 10th NFL season. I mean, he has a good chance to start. I mean, again, the Browns traded away the farm for Deshaun. He had one good year, really.
Yep. The farther we get away from the Hall of Fame quarterback class we just watched, like we've talked about it before, Brady, Roethlisberger, as much as I hate him, Manning, Rivers. The farther we get away from that, the more we need quarterbacks. Teams need quarterbacks, and there's 112 Division I schools. There's so few there's 32 NFL teams. They all need a quarterback. There's not a lot. There's not a lot.
No, sir.
But some years, you don't get a quarterback draft until like the 30th pick. Like what Kenny Pickett went. He was the only first round quarterback last year, 2 years ago, whatever. So it's like sometimes it just happens.
Now you got 6 in the top 12.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Because really, we would have. Well, it isn't. It isn't because we would have said 13 because of the Raiders would have drafted a quarterback if 6 didn't go before them.
You're right.
Realistically
And also,
would have gotten
the Bears. Obviously, aren't going to take one at 9. They just took one.
Right.
So, but you could have had a trade up or something like that. Wow,
that is crazy though. I'm not really surprised that Denver took a quarterback initially, but when they just traded for Zach, I was like, well, maybe they won't.
The reason I'm surprised, and this goes back to the Patriots drafting Cole Strange a couple years ago at 29 or whatever it was. He would have been available probably later. Trade down, get him there. Yeah. But unless they thought the Raiders were going to trade up for him, which is possible, but I don't think so. I think the Raiders might be okay with O'Connell throwing it to Devontae.
Yeah.
Throwing it to now Bowers. I mentioned him earlier in the program. What was the name? The old Patriots wide receiver.
Jacoby?
Yeah, Jacoby. So it's like maybe they would have been okay with it.
The pick is in, but I'm not looking.
Good.
I think they're going to go edge.
I don't know. I don't know which stat is crazier. That 6 quarterbacks have gone in 12, or there's been no defensive.
6 in 12.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. Well, that's every other pick is a quarterback.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I just didn't expect Atlanta to pick a fucking quarterback at 8. Well, I wouldn't have paid Kirk the amount of money that they're paying Kirk either. So I really shouldn't be surprised. Who was their coach? Who did they just hire?
Who?
The Falcons.
Raheem Morris. Quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, it didn't do well when he coached before.
Yeah,
Tampa, right?
Yeah, Tampa, yeah.
Interesting. So this says our stream is behind my internet's because the pick is in.
Oh, that makes sense.
I just don't want to look. So, I'm
the pick is in, and so like I said, some people on Twitter will spoil it before it even goes to these guys. Excuse me. So I try to avoid.
They're like running out the clock. I wonder if they were trying to see if anybody would trade with them.
Yeah. Now they realize there's no quarterbacks because there's
no value.
Now the question is, if you're still looking at the quarterback draft, when does Spencer Rattler go? Because he's the next quarterback on the list.
And he was.
And you know what's so funny?
Far down.
You said McCarthy was the second left on the big board, and then Bo Nix was like 24.
Yeah.
They were drafted 2 picks after each other.
Yeah. They don't give a fuck.
Nuts. No, they don't.
They're just going quarterback.
That's silly.
Because a lot of these teams want to gamble on getting somebody to try to bolster their team, which I respect.
Yeah, and it sounds like next year's quarterback class is not as sexy as this one. So
Yeah.
that could be it too.
The pick is in.
Maybe we'll see an edge rusher. I honestly have no idea. I'm out a lot. I'm done. I'm all out of ideas.
I know. We said defense for Atlanta.
I still can't believe that. They've rattled me. They've Spencer rattled me. I'm just.
I know. I would have said that Michael Penix would have went to, I think, Minnesota. Even if they stayed put, I think they still would have went JJ. So Denver probably would have went Michael Penix.
I just want to know who was trying to trade up.
And Bo would have went to the Raiders.
I forgot they got Chase Young. So maybe they're not going. I think go edge. Go edge. You have Chase Young and whoever.
Good. He's good for some plays.
Yeah, at least one, maybe two.
He goes all out, and then on other plays,
guy.
he just gives up.
Yeah, I can't wait. So I've talked before about the Patriots have their own guys, and Evan Lazar is like my go-to. So like I can't wait to watch his film studies of Drake May and stuff. Now they can focus all his attention on it. But I'm really curious to hear, because they're doing the live show too.
Yeah.
Not that anyone's watching, because they're all watching us.
Obviously.
I'm curious. They'll put the podcast up. I'm curious his like live reactions to some of these picks, because he was not a Bo Nix believer at all.
Who?
Evan Lazar.
Oh, okay.
The Patriots beat. He had Penix above McCarthy, so that checked out. But Bo Nix, he was like second round grade. He's a second round quarterback. Easy.
It depends on the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
like you said, there's a lot of guys that aren't in the league anymore. A lot of teams are looking for
Yep.
their guy.
Yep. And Bo Nix he was kind of like the boring pick, just like,
It's like, well, if he's there, I'll take him.
Yeah, exactly. I think Lazar said he had like game manager just written all over him.
The Saints pick is in.
The 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Tolaise Fuaga, tackle, Oregon State.
Another
offensive player.
offense. Does defense even exist anymore?
What is life? What is life? Wow. What is life? Okay.
Powerful, nasty balance.
And who's next? The Colts.
There's no such thing as defense.
I'm going to tell you this. On ESPN's board, Dallas Turner has been the best available player since Drake May was drafted at number 3.
And that's the edge.
And he has been sitting there waiting. Fucking nobody's picking him. I don't want to look. But I got to look and see.
I want the Patriots to trade back into the first round.
I don't know. Let me see. Because you had Seattle and Jacksonville after them. The Colts draft the first defensive player at fucking 15.
Oh, shit.
Seeing Michael Penix sitting there at 8 was so funny.
The thing, we talked about this earlier, like, in my opinion, tackles are, like, look at that, 0 sacks allowed on 339 block. That's crazy. Tackles are a premium position. And those guys don't get to free agency because teams need them. Like,
Yeah.
So, wide receivers, in my opinion, especially in the common era, are a dime a dozen. Tackles and offensive linemen are not. Like, they're a rarer breed.
They are.
Than the wide receivers.
They are.
And that's part of my problem with the current college game is like tackles don't get the development they need. So go get a tackle. I would prefer to draft a Joe Alt over a Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I mean, because Washington had a few different staples over the last X amount of years. They had Chris Samuels.
Oh, I forgot they had Richardson. Yep.
Then they had Trent Williams, and then they had Sheriff. And then since Sheriff's been going the last few years, our O-line is fucking trash.
Yep.
So
the problem with this run on tackles is I wanted the Patriots to come back up and get a tackle, but a lot lot of them are going. So now
That's
I'm
why
not so sure.
That's why I don't think that Washington's going to trade back in.
Yeah. Now,
Because if they did, they would have come back for a tackle. And
Yeah.
how many went off the board? 4.
4, and now there hasn't been. Oh God, look at them all. There hasn't been. That freaking, look at Penix.
Jaden looks great.
Penix looks like an idiot.
Jaden looks great in that burgundy.
Drake May looks kind of dumb. Not gonna lie.
Drake May looks like somebody farted in his face.
He looks like a skinny Joe Alt.
JJ McCarthy looks like he's about to do a murder suicide.
Zach Wilson 2.0. You could replace that guy with Zach Wilson 100%.
Easy. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
The wide now there's only been 2 wide receivers taken, right? So there's a lot left.
Has there been? Wait.
There's a lot of wide receivers.
No, 3. Adunze.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So there's some left. Now we need some sort of run on defense so the Patriots can get back up there and get offense, but I don't know about that.
Now we're getting into like playoff territory with these teams.
I think these are all you're right. The Rams are the first playoff team. After Cincinnati. Yep.
But see, that's a team I would have said maybe if a quarterback falls.
Seattle.
Seattle
Rams.
or the Rams.
Yeah. I can't.
If you didn't have so many teams that needed quarterbacks ahead, or you didn't have the Falcons being greedy on the quarterback market, I could have seen it, but
I'm never going to get over that draft pick.
that was a pretty shocking one. That was a pretty shocking one. I did, but again, when did they draft Ritter? 2 years ago? He was a first rounder, wasn't he? Or no, maybe
No, I
wasn't.
think he was a second rounder.
Was that the Zach Wilson year? No.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
We did. I think he was a second rounder.
I think he
Yeah,
was.
he was. And I think he fell out of the first round.
Yep.
But you just drafted him fairly high, I would say, if he was a second rounder. And then you pay Kirk all this money. And you're like, you know what?
Let's do it again.
I don't know if we got this right. We just paid, $100 million guaranteed. He's got a $180 million contract. $100 million guaranteed. We're like, I'm not sure if we did this right.
And they could have had the best defensive player. I mean, anyone still can, but they could have had the best defensive player in the draft, and they blew it.
Best available.
Yep.
Not need. And I wouldn't even say, again, if you're going to pay a quarterback that much money, like literally just fucking paid him. You literally just signed him.
Oh, God.
And now you draft another quarterback. Obviously, Ritter's going to get
Obviously,
axed.
later. By this draft has apparently doubled the record for the most offensive players to start a draft.
That's a hell of a streak.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. This just updated.
You son of a bug.
Because I was sitting lower. All right. Well, the first defensive player got taken.
Is it finally the edge rusher?
Latu.
The guy who's been there since Drake May?
No, that's Dallas Turner.
Sorry, Dallas Turner.
So
What's wrong with Dallas Turner? Is he like an asshole or something?
I don't know. Why does everybody hate him? Latu. It sounds right, honestly. I mean, I could be wrong. Sounds right.
Sounds right to me.
He got taken. the Colts take Con the Miller. Con the Miller.
I don't know which pick I Con the Miller. I'm sorry.
You had to be there, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's from the cop in the chat.
The chat's going off.
It's popping off. Now, I can't decide. I can't decide which pick I hate worse, the Penix one or the Bo Nix one. I feel like the Broncos panicked. It's all the Falcons' fault, but they still panicked.
But you know what though? The Broncos needed a quarterback more than the Falcons did. Don't second guess yourself. It's 100%.
But also, it's like, who else is going to take Bo Nix?
The Raiders.
No, they weren't.
I think so, man. Unless you're like, fuck it, we'll just take Gardner Minshew as our starter
For 2 years, yeah.
I mean, really? I mean, Gardner is my favorite backup. But now he's not going to be a backup anymore, so he ain't my favorite.
Oh, Jesus. I just can't. I mean, it gave us good stuff to talk about.
They did
because it was such a shock.
They did. But somebody.
Oh, this guy went for the hug. He's like, oh.
Dallas Turner must have pissed in somebody's fucking soup. That motherfucker been sitting there, ranked number 1 best available player since fucking pick 3.
Wow. That's
damn.
nuts.
Who's on the board right now? The Falcons.
Seattle.
A lot of it is defense right now. On best available, not that means shit on ESPN.
There's going to be a run on defense. I have a feeling there's going to be a run on defense here.
The next 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 4 are defense.
Yeah. Jacksonville needs defense. Cincinnati needs defense.
I'm trying not to look.
Although
it's so hard.
Cincinnati's all-pro tackle, I think, just requested a trade, and so did what's his name, wide receiver,
who?
T. Higgins, and the
T. Higgins is getting recruited to Washington.
Oh, how are you? And the Bengals offensive lineman, they're all-pro offensive. I think it was their offensive lineman has requested a trade too. And Bengals are historically cheapskates, so I can see this happening where they start blowing stuff up.
This is
Latu. It's the same name twice.
It's spelled different.
I know. An extra
It's Leatu. Latu.
Gotcha.
I said Liatu. I think it's Leatu.
He's tall.
Latu. Do you remember Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala?
I do. That's funny. I can never say that name, but I do remember him.
This is like my favorite name. Like his first name was Chris. Basic. As basic as it could get. Chris. What's your last name? Fuamatu Ma'afala. Motherfucker, what?
That's funny. Do we need to talk about how big a loser the Celtics are? Or are we saving that for another show?
It's always the fucking Heat.
I know.
It is always the Heat.
They hit all those 3-pointers in the first half, and I was like, oh, they broke, 13 threes in the first half, and we're up by 3. I'm like, they're not going to do that again in the second half, and they fucking did. Get out of here.
At home, too, in a game, too. I mean, I still think Boston's going to win.
Yeah.
But it's still like, they are the annoying team. The Heat just won't go away.
I know. And Jimmy Butler's hurt.
That's the sad part.
Bunch of Jags on that team.
That's the sad part.
It was like, stop hitting 3-pointers, close out on the 3.
Also, I don't love the 3 days in between.
It's always, I hate the NBA.
It should be 2.
The fact that NBA playoffs literally goes 3 months is ridiculous.
The playoffs?
Yeah, from April to June.
It's like 2 months.
It's like 2.5. Round it up. Round it up.
It just started.
When did they start?
I believe the 20th? What was Sunday? The 21st? I think. Oh, no. They started Saturday. I think.
Right. 20th.
Okay.
Right,
And I think it usually goes till the mid-June. So it's like 2 months. It doesn't go to July. Mid-July?
April?
No.
May? June?
No. April 20th. And then May 20th would be 1 month. And June 20th would be 2 months.
2.5. Some months have 28 days. So
Cool.
So you're looking at like 2 months plus.
I know, but you're saying like you're counting the whole month of April, the whole month of May, and the whole month of June. That's just not the case.
Exactly what I'm counting.
That's that West Warwick math.
How many days are we talking here? 7, 14. How many? I haven't looked it up.
I would think that it's.
Let me just look it up real quick.
It's towards the very end of June. Is if a possible Game 7 in the finals is the end of June.
We'll look it up real quick. Braden always says that. Like, let me just do this real quick.
It's just a stall.
Like, what do you mean? Yes, exactly. What do you mean, real quick? I just got to do this real quick. Okay,
Real quick.
excuse me.
It's your stalling tactic.
Oh yeah, boy's a world champion staller.
Because it's over before the 4th of July, which means it doesn't make it really into July.
Well, I mean,
So like,
I'm trying to find out when this finals are.
why
Okay.
go to ESPN now? You're like me looking shit up. ESPN.com NBA playoffs.
You're making me.
Champ Bailey.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what a guy.
It'll begin on June 6th.
The finals. And if it goes to a game 7.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Still too long.
2 months, I get it.
You don't need 2 months for.
But hockey's the
3
same.
series. It's also stupid.
Okay.
They don't, and because then you get to the conference finals and it's like a freaking mad dash every other day. Like,
I know. Well, realistically, if the Celtics played Sunday, I would expect them to have played Tuesday, and they played fucking Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
That gap in between sucks.
and before game 1, the Celtics hadn't played in like a week. It was stupid.
Right.
So,
Well, I thought they were going to play Saturday to kick it off, and that didn't happen.
yeah. Dumb. Did we miss a pick? Are we good?
Oh, no. I
stopped.
I'm trying not to look because every time I look, there's an asterisk, and I ruin it for myself. Also, Washington does need a quarterback, and if your first name's Kool-Aid, I'm fucking sold.
That the guy's name is Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid McKinstry from Bama.
That is a name.
I want that guy.
Also,
I'll buy his jersey as long as it says Kool-Aid on it.
Can we talk about the fact that I don't think a running back is ever going to be taken in the first round ever again?
Ever again? There's always going to be a blip. There's always going to be one guy. It's going to be a Falcons. They literally did that last year, didn't they? Bijan went in the first round last year. Which I think it will pay off.
Didn't like that pick either.
I know. But I don't. I like him.
It would have paid off because of the Kirk acquisition, but then they went and got a fucking
I
another
know.
quarterback. I'm not happy about it. I want to talk to their manager.
I like to talk to the manager.
I like to talk to the general manager of that team, which I think is McKay.
I know. Who the fuck made that pick? If that was Washington,
I would be so mad.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed.
With all that talent on the board.
It's just making Jaden pick look even better.
It does.
I'm sold.
Drake too, yeah.
Yeah, it's just definitely Jaden. Jaden looks, that's good.
But Drake is
He's like
a child. He's like 12 years old. He's like Tatum.
He's like
he reminds
a
me of
big-
Tatum. He reminds me of babyface Tatum.
I know he does.
He's a child.
He reminds me like a smaller version of Joe Alt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Smaller arms.
Yes.
More specifically. He looks like he has tiny arms.
I'll have to look up.
Talk about baby face. Brock Purdy
I know,
looks
right?
like he's 8.
I'll have to look up his measurables.
I mean, I'm just interested because even like watching highlights. Now, if Washington took May, I would have been. I'm totally trusting this new regime.
Yeah, I was okay with Jaden too. I wanted Drake more, but I would have been fine with Jaden.
He's more traditional. I thought Washington wouldn't have passed up on.
But like he can
potential.
move. He's not obviously not like Jaden, but he can
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
He can move in the pocket. He can throw it off platform.
He's got plenty of upside. Again, for a team like New England, where they're going to be probably a little bit more patient with their growth because they need fucking everything.
And not only, and also they have a rookie head coach. Like Dan Quinn has coached before.
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury has coached before.
Mm-hmm.
He's called plays before. Our offensive coordinator, to my knowledge, outside of that one playoff game when Stavinsky, whatever the Browns coach, he had COVID. He didn't call plays.
Yeah.
AVP called him, and he's never called plays before. So yeah, they're going to be patient. I think right now Kraft just wants to sell tickets, and getting a hot young stud is going to help him sell tickets.
So they went with
It's
Drake.
because I want to drink. Yeah,
Should have went with Michael Penix, honestly.
Oh God, four season-ending injuries. He's like Anthony Richardson times 4.
How dare you?
Imagine that.
He's a lefty. Sold.
Steve
Steve Young.
with paper mache knees.
Steve Young, 3.0.
There's only one NFL player who's ever come back from 2 reconstruction knee injuries. Frank Gore, whose son is going to get drafted.
Did you say
soon.
quarterback or just player?
Player?
Yeah, but Frank Gore's a machine.
He's like, that's the thing is like people use him as an example, but it's like that's like you said earlier. There's always exceptions. There's always blips. No, that's not normal.
That's not normal.
Four season career. I mean, season-ending injuries.
But
That's
maybe they're thinking because Kirk is coming off an Achilles, they'll split
So
time.
get the other-
2 quarterbacks play 1 season, and maybe they'll have a good year.
Now you're selling me on it. 2 guys who both had their seasons ended in injury.
It's like the Little Giants. Great,
Yeah.
you can be on our team.
And Penix had a bad national championship game too. But that's one game, obviously.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, we'll do good. You want to do good.
You play good. You want to play good. I think we played pretty good tonight. Name that movie. If you're in the chat, name that movie. I'll give you nothing.
Do you want me to name it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Okay.
What if somebody says in the chat?
I'm waiting.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not getting any.
No bites.
No bites on that. I feel like my cousin would know that.
There's a hint.
He's a movie guy.
There's a hint.
There's a hint.
Brandon Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. But, you know, tomato.
What?
Brendan Fraser.
What did I say?
Brandon.
Oh, sorry.
It's close, you know. Brendan,
Yeah, close
Brandon.
enough. Fraser.
Who'd they pick?
Oh,
Byron
sorry.
Murphy II from Texas.
Sorry, Dallas.
Dude, Dallas Turner. Look him up, dude. What the fuck did he do? What did he do? How is everybody like? I'm afraid to look because we're like a little bit behind on the stream. Wait,
I said it's spoiled for me.
Huh?
I said it's spoiled.
You did? Fuck.
Because it's on Twitter.
Fuck. Wait, who was after Seattle? Because Minnesota just traded.
Yeah, Jacksonville. There may have been a trade.
There was a trade.
Yeah.
Jacksonville to Minnesota. Minnesota made a pick. Let me take a guess.
Minnesota had 23. They had 2 first-round picks. That
So
was
they
the big.
moved up.
That was the big thing with the quarterback thing. Is like, oh, maybe they'll trade both of those for the quarterback.
Gotcha. Did they pick Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU?
No,
Interessante. You know who the pick is for the Vikings?
I do.
My boy Dallas Turner. Come on down.
Maybe not.
Yeah, well, I can see the Astros.
Maybe go fuck yourself.
He's right there. Isn't that him? No, it's Byron
That's
Murphy.
That's Byron. Yeah. So I googled Dallas Turner. And those.
Listen, I'm just glad he found a home.
Vikings got some value on that one. That's nuts.
Wait, A.J. Brown signed an extension with the Eagles? Was that recent? 3 years,
I think that just happened now.
$84 million.
Wow,
That's big. That's big.
it's a lot of money.
That's a lot of pennies.
At least 83.
What, right? Like minimum. That must have just happened. I don't remember seeing that. Do you?
No, I know. Honestly, they got some stuff. Nothing crazy. A 5th rounder. Oh, 3rd round next year. That's actually pretty good. So, I'm really curious to see what happens. I'm really curious to see what happens in the Jaguars' war room. Because last night,
Pray tell.
on AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan, the son of their owner,
Yes.
was viciously attacked by Jack Perry and the Young Bucks to end the show. It's very dramatic.
I don't like him. I'm not going to lie.
I'm very sorry. Here comes your boy.
The Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner.
Boy. He's skinny.
Dallas Turner, baby. Come on down. Look, he looks great, man. Look at the suit.
He's even wearing green. He's mad. He's mad he took so long.
The guy was sitting there forever. So the side note, I got a tweet up here. The Falcons called Kirk Cousins when they were on the clock to let him know. From what I learned, Cousins understood a quarterback would be considered, but he did not believe his successor would be taken in the 1st round. I'm told he's a bit stunned.
Yeah, no shit.
And now he's going to be like,
I said that.
I just signed
I said that.
this fucking deal with you assholes.
Yeah.
And now you're sandbagging me?
Yeah.
He's also going to get paid $500 million for one playoff win. That's all I'm going to say. Seems like a nice guy. One fucking playoff win.
Sandbagging son of a bitch.
You fucking motorboating son of a bitch.
So I'm sorry. So Tony Khan got attacked, and in order to keep up kayfabe, his dad came out, which he's never been on AEW TV before.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, I when they show the war room, I want him to be in a neck brace.
Oh my God.
Because so in Jacksonville they have Daly's place. It's like little concert venue, and that's where they had all the pandemic shows because they could be outside and stuff. And that's where they had the show last night, probably because they had to stay in Jacksonville for the draft. So really curious to see what that worm looks like. If he's not keeping kayfabe alive, I'll be very upset.
Tony Khan is. I just don't like the look.
Is it?
I don't know. He looks like he's scared all the time.
He looks like a wrestling fan.
He's just like.
Just happens
He's like
to
a,
be really, really
a little
rich.
little weasel. I don't trust him.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's just like.
Yeah.
He sits there. Also, now that we're on the wrestling conversation, I thought I would like it, but I really don't. The fucking post-fight press conferences like they do in the UFC and boxing, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
It's wrestling.
Kayfabe, baby.
I'm not into it. I think it's kind of dorky. And I love wrestling. But I think at that part of it's dorky. You're saying a lot of things here.
I just, can you give me a second? Let's process this for a second. I've never watched any of those press conferences. Ever. Because same thing, it's like...
So you agree with me, though? You think it's stupid?
It's stupid, yeah. And it's like, they take questions from like the journalists. They're not, they're...
I know. That's what I just think it's like... That's a function of combat sports that is very dorky to include in wrestling. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I get what they're trying to do. Make it more sports oriented.
It's just this. Don't be though. Be what you are. I don't know who started it. Was AEW? Did they do that first?
I remember AEW doing it first.
I thought so.
But also, like Tony Khan comes from a sports like his dad obviously owns the Jags. They own Fulham FC in the Premier League. I don't know. Maybe he was just, but I think when they started, they were going for more of a sports like make it look more sporty. I don't know.
I get it. They're also doing they're doing a wrestling event. WWF is doing a wrestling event at the UFC Apex. So they are really...
Oh, they're going to synergize like crazy.
I don't love it because there's in AEW... No, what's the other one? TNA?
Yeah.
TNA's Impact, right?
Yeah, with Bellator a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they did a bunch of those things.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. Unless you're Ken Shamrock. Not into it.
Yeah, Ken Shamrock. Or who was the other guy from the 90s? The champion.
Dan Severn did both.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Him and Ken Shamrock, like, they wouldn't wrestle each other because...
What's that bug? What's that bug?
Bug?
You see that bug? What is it? You see that bug?
What?
You see that bug?
I do.
What is he? Is he an ant?
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, Dan Severn.
They didn't wrestle each other because of that, UFC competition. Like, they didn't want to make it look like neither wanted to go. And Dan Severn was an NWA champion, I think. So he was a good wrestler.
So my sister loves the post-fight conferences. I just think they're dorky. Like
wrestling post-fight conferences?
Yeah. I mean, we're talking wrestling post-fight conferences. Also, I'd like to point out that my cousin is also in the chat. And his name, he's for some reason, did not capitalize the O in his last name. But my sister did. So John got it right. Jay did not get it right. You are incorrect, sir. She must be talking about the wrestling ones.
Is your sister a wrestling fan?
The girls ruined it. Well, I think it's funny because she never really was, and I always watched wrestling growing up.
Yeah.
But I think because Alex is.
Nice.
So she's probably been indoctrinated in it.
Yeah, it's fair.
When I watched it, it was stupid. Then Alex, her boyfriend, watched it.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I love it now.
Alex shows up and just...
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love even the post-fight press conferences.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that. I love when,
the whole thing.
German suplexes is great.
Yeah, hit him with the schoolboy, like the old SmackDown game.
Yeah.
I love those memes where like they go, the graphics can't get better than this. Stone Cold. Stone Cold looks like a box.
The height of entertainment. Wow.
Yeah, I don't love it because like I watched a little bit of the Roman Reigns one or the Rock, and they had to like fake get somebody from the press out of the. It's scripted. You don't have to say. I watched it. I loved it. You don't have to sell me on it more.
I know, like I already watched it. But like also, who's watching after?
I get it's more content for them, but like, it's kind of stupid content, in my opinion.
I agree. But Tony Khan did the.
I feel like they did it first.
They did like that's why I remember they did like the media calls beforehand, and now Triple H does them. I remember AEW doing it first, but I could be wrong. But
AEW is to the WWF what the XFL is to the NFL, because they've taken ideas from
sure. Oh yeah, in that regard, yeah.
To go to the big show.
And the funny, I mean, Tony Khan, but before the merger with UFC, technically probably had more money than the McMahon family because his dad is a stupid billionaire.
That's true.
And his dad is a big proponent of like not. He's like, because I think people asked him like, "Oh, you're financing your son's thing," and he's just like, "What am I supposed to do with it? You know, money, like, I should spend it. I'm just not taking it with me." Right. So he's like, "We should spend it on cool things."
I mean, I always like that there's more options for
guys to get paid.
Just professional athletes in general. I like that there's more organizations for them to do it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The whole tribalism thing is stupid.
Because there's not enough room. I mean, even the WWF, they have to have two different fucking rosters. Yeah. They do the split on Raw and SmackDown, which I fucking hate. Oh, also. So who's... Wait. Was there a trade? There must have been a trade.
Pick is in.
Was there not a trade?
No trade. After this, we're on the playoff teams.
Oh, shit. That's why. I'm watching the Rams right now. I was like, no. I was going to say something and I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, also, that's what you said. I went also.
I know. I was really excited about it.
Yeah.
I did. I sprouted up a little bit. What the heck was I just going to say? What were we just talking about?
Wrestling press conferences.
That wasn't it.
No.
That's what we were talking about, but that's not what I was going to say. Shit. Felt like it was going to be good.
Tony Khan's, he had more money than the McMahons. His dad's like, I'm not going to take it with me.
Yeah, this Raw and SmackDown split.
Raw and SmackDown split. Yeah.
There's a draft. Oh, yeah, see? We did it. So on the Peacocks, because I've said for years, I'll wait for the Bengals selection. We are a little bit behind on this. Yeah, I like the pick. They need a line.
I told you that dude requested a trade, so they might really need a dude.
He's massive. The other one was enormous. He does look huge. That's a good pick.
He already has 2 knee braces though, which scares me.
Listen,
he has a stone cold knee braces.
They need to protect Joe B.
Stinson Bennett. That's the guy who went to the Rams a couple years ago? Is that who I'm thinking of? Whatever. So what were you going to say about the draft?
Okay. About the draft.
That's why WWE is having their draft, because they're trying to get all this hype.
Fair. I've said for years, I wish I had the ability to go back and watch week by week all the Raws when I started watching wrestling. You just spoiled it.
Oh.
Why don't you let me say it?
I thought you were saying you can.
Well, I just found out you can't.
Where have you been? Welcome to freaking 2014.
I don't have Peacock.
The NFL Network we've watched things on the NFL Network.
What does that have to do with the price of milk?
You've been able to watch every Raw since the NFL Network came out fucking 10 years ago.
Why the fuck? Why do I have the option on the NFL Network to watch
the
Raw?
WWE Network?
You just said the NFL Network.
Well, there's a lot happening.
I never had that, but I've also mentioned this to people, and nobody has ever said until I just checked it on the Peacock that you can do that. So I'm sorry, I'm behind the 8 ball here.
We've watched WWE Network pay-per-views together. Just the two of us, with no one else.
But I didn't know that you could. I can go back to Raw 1997 January and watch every fucking episode of Raw. I didn't know that until last week. I was very excited about it, and now you're ruining it. You're fucking ruining my life here. You've had this ability, and you never told me.
I refuse to believe that we haven't talked about this.
There's no way. There's just no way, dude. Wait, so...
There's no way I didn't show you the network. Be like, look, you can watch literally everything.
I don't think so. Obviously, it didn't happen. It would have stayed in my brain compartment. I promise you.
10 years.
But
10 years.
So like, you can do it on the network and Peacock? Because I know you can do it on Peacock.
Well, the network is Peacock now. The network's gone. It's all on
Oh, all
Peacock
right,
now,
okay.
unless you're international.
It's still separate. Oh, because Peacock isn't available.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So,
Wow.
Wasn't there
I honestly wish I never remembered what I was going to say after that response.
there was something earlier in this program that you said you didn't know, and I was surprised by it. I'm trying to remember what that was now.
Listen, I mean, I never said I was like the smartest guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like, whatever I said
Same.
I didn't know.
Same. We had to have talked about it. We had to have.
You also thought that the NBA playoffs were 3 months long.
I'd stand by that.
Fucking 8 weeks, 3 months.
This is the first time the Rams have picked in the first round since like 2015. Oh, here it is, 2019. Sorry.
Dog, what? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they did buy a Super Bowl, so I mean, was it all a loss?
It's worth it. I'd do it.
I would like to be competitive for multiple years, but then again, like
That's an ugly ass stadium.
that looks like fucking dog shit.
I don't know what they're doing. That's like is that a CGI?
I hope so, because that
They got Jimmy G.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I forgot they got Jimmy G.
All right, so they wouldn't have gone quarterback anyway.
Is that on a beach? What am I looking at?
That's got to be like I don't know. That R is just obnoxious.
It is. I hate it. I'm mad. That makes me more upset than the Michael Penix pick.
Don't lie to yourself.
You're right.
Nothing's gonna make you more mad than that.
You're totally right.
This is funny.
That ruined the entire. No, it's ruined. It messed up the entire draft. Like I said, it made things more interesting, but it definitely.
I think the Raiders got.
There will be stories about how that people got told, like even the Kirk. That's just the beginning. Like how teams like freaked out on the back. Like what the fuck are we supposed to do now?
But that's why you have to have like a strong group. Like, okay, we didn't get the guy, we didn't get the trade.
Don't panic and draft Bo
Don't
Nix.
panic.
Don't
like,
panic and draft Bo Nix.
We'll just settle in,
Yep.
find the guy, get Dallas Turner. I want to watch that guy. I hope he's the fucking rookie of the year. Right. Sort of, because he's playing for Minnesota. But
We'll keep an eye on him. He'll be on.
Who else are we got to keep an eye on?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, yeah.
Obviously, our guys, our quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jaden's of it. Rookie of the year. It might be MVP.
The NFC. We'll get the AFC.
It might be MVP.
Is there one rookie of the year?
No, it's two. I think.
It's kind of dumb.
No, is it? Actually, I said that like
You said it with.
I was so confident.
Yeah.
No, it's just one in the league.
There's an offense and a defense.
Offense and defense.
Yeah.
It's not
Maybe that's
separated
what
by
you're thinking
conference. Yeah, that was it.
But yeah, it's definitely it.
Shit, I just saw who went.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Why is there a goat? Stupid. I'm mad at you. Get out of here.
He's a
Get
ram.
off my-
He's a ram.
Jesus Christ, I'm stupid.
Yo. Wow. I mean, this is the longest podcast that we've done. So, I mean, I get it. We're all losing it. I was really excited. Like, I genuinely didn't know about the Raw thing until I had a conversation about it. I was like, oh, shit. This is fucking awesome. I watched the first Raw of 1997. And somewhere in 1997, like the 8th week or so, is when they went from like an hour to an hour and a half.
Oh.
Or like 2 hours. They upped it.
2 probably, yeah.
In 97. What do we got? I already saw it, but Ram selection.
I fucked up. I get it in time.
Oh my God. Jared verse Florida State Edge.
Another
Yeah,
Edge.
I really, the more
Edge.
this goes on, I don't think that Washington's trading back in.
Yeah.
They're going to sit, because they have two early picks in the second round. I just don't
You know,
see it.
I will say, I'm very happy that the quarterback run happened, because what that does is it pushes that board down. You know what I mean? Like more of those guys become available who might not have been because they probably should have went higher.
True.
So I'm happy about it, especially being at the top of the second round. And then round 2, no, Carolina has their first pick in the second round. They're there.
No, maybe Chicago's at 2. I mean, they had a high.
We'll know in a second, because it should be you guys, right? It should be you guys.
Maybe
at
it is
33.
us. Yeah. Maybe it's us.
We'll be at 34.
We also, we have 30.
Edge rushers is such a funny thing, because it's like a new position. Like it wasn't a thing. But I guess a lot of teams are playing 3-4 now. or 4-3, excuse me. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That R is so. Are they trying to stop trying to make that R happen? That R, that's not going to happen.
Where is it? Oh, in the back
there. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't like it.
So we got 34 and maybe like 40 or something, or 34 and 38, something like that. They're pretty close together. I think it was the 34.
Yeah,
and 40.
I think we had one in every round. And now we have the Mac Jones pick, which is like a 6th round or so flyer.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fun.
I don't know if I would ever get jazzed up to go to a draft party.
I cannot imagine sitting in that sea of humanity. What are you even watching? I mean, they have bands there, which I guess, but like, bring back Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah,
you know?
But that's in every spot has their own like draft party. I don't think I would ever go to
that kind of like, is there a Patriots one at Foxborough or something? Or
yeah, like what are you doing tonight? I'm doing the draft party at Foxborough.
You just drinking,
yeah,
hang out.
It's like,
and then also, if you draft early, like the Patriots drafted within like 20 minutes. All right, see ya.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I could have just stayed home for this.
Yeah, right.
That's like the fucking New Year's Eve in New York City. Would never do it.
Wear a diaper and pee
Yeah,
yourself.
people have to wear fucking diapers because you literally can't go to the fucking bathroom. How is that fun?
I have no idea.
I would never do it. I would never fucking do it.
There's not many things I would wear a diaper for.
Well, what are the things that you would wear a diaper for? Actually, I don't know if I really want to fucking know at this point. But tell me anyway.
I'm gonna have to think about this. I'll go back. I'll have to get back to you on that. I don't know. Not New Year's Eve. That's for damn sure. Like maybe waiting to buy tickets for something, but there's not many.
Not a concert because you don't listen to music.
That's correct.
We've discussed this.
Right.
Have you been to a concert ever?
Yeah, we went. I went with you.
Yeah, we got the one we got rained out.
Yeah.
Lottie dottie da.
I was supposed to be Stained, right?
It was supposed to be Stained, I think. Yeah.
I went with my brother to like the New York Dolls.
That's a band.
Yeah, it's like an old band.
like that's
They're
like
old men now, but they were like a.
Was it like
the New York Dolls? I think they were.
It's a man band.
Man band.
It sounds like
it's like they're like Rolling Stones. Like that's the genre. I think if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Now they're just old and men.
I mean, I'm going to see Old Men twice in August, but
Who's that?
Metallica.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not Metallica, but
Yeah,
Stones or old rock and roll, whatever.
So that's the only two concerts you've ever been to in 36 years of your entire existence.
I went to. Oh boy. Oh no, I went to see the Muse in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
With
Oh yeah,
Chris.
that was like a band that you were into at one point.
I was into them. Yeah, I enjoyed them.
It's like I
Didn't
enjoyed
last
them
long.
for like a year.
Didn't last long. That was the biggest. That was the biggest concert I've ever been to with Chris. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Like
They had a song that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it.
How do you know? What's the name of the band again?
The Muse.
Yeah, they had one good song I was into.
Yep. I think I had one of their albums. And then Rise Against came around. I did not go, but I thought about it. However, briefly.
Bullet. You enjoyed Bullet.
I enjoyed Bullet, yeah. I like them.
Not anymore.
I didn't like their second album as much as their first, or maybe it was the third. But yeah,
He's just
You know what I listened to in the car the other day? Kids Bop. That's what I listened to.
I wouldn't subject your kids to Kids Bop. What? Just give them the original. What's the difference?
Because
instead of less talented kids singing these tunes.
Well, instead of saying, stir my drink, put some liquor in it, they say, stir my drink, put some water in it. I don't even know about liquor.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Braden is almost a full-grown man at this point. Let him breathe.
The thing is, I can't curate a playlist for him. So Kids Bop does it for me. It curates the playlist.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a parent.
I just don't know what songs you're gonna jump to. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't remember like our generation, and maybe for better or worse, I don't remember any like safeguards back in the day.
No. I mean, do you remember when you were 3?
I think my earliest memories are probably somewhere around like I have some vague memories of 4.
Yeah.
But like 5 is like 5. I have distinct memories.
Yes.
Of.
It's like 4 is like when that crossing over happens. You forget everything. It all resets essentially.
So I mean, really, he's 3.
Then hey, he'll be 4 in August.
He's gonna be 4, so he's not gonna remember this.
Right,
so I would
exactly.
let it fly.
Oh, that's not not wrong.
Throw in the Tupac, get it out of the way. Never remember it.
I do remember listening to a lot of rap back when I was younger. There was no guardrails.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Plus, you had older siblings too. They were probably just letting it fly.
Well, my thought is none of them, like my brother Matt, does not like music, does not care for music. He likes Backstreet Boys though. He's more
I
your
mean, who
speed.
doesn't?
Right.
Honestly, if you don't like the Backstreet Boys, you can get the fuck out of here.
But he's not a big music person. My sister was a music person, but she was 9 years older than me, so
yeah.
she was a 30-year-old by the time I was like 10. Man of the year. I don't know. Who was that? Oh, was that Pouncy?
Just make the pick, guy.
Whoa.
Just make the pick.
Oh, just kidding. Cameron Hayward.
Darren.
He didn't get into music till he was older, like the Stones.
I know. I can't even.
But now he likes Rolling Stones. He likes all those old man
Overrated,
bands.
but I get it. I mean, at least he likes music.
Well, wasn't that the thing? Like you're either a Stones guy, or was it Stones or the Beatles, or was it? Or,
Who, me?
No, like that's a thing. Like you're either a Stones fan.
Either or. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Not really into. I would probably take the Beatles over the Stones. Man. They have a couple good songs though. Nothing does nothing for you. I just I don't get it.
I couldn't even name a Beatles song off the top of my head.
You've at least heard.
I've heard of them, sure.
You've heard of the Beatles. Oh, that's good.
What's No, that's not them.
Dude.
Tackle. Another tackle. Shit. I don't want all these tackles going. All the Patriots get the tackle.
Troy Fautanu.
Another one of those guys.
Fautanu?
Is it his brother?
Fautanu.
A lot of like these Hawaiian Samoan dudes. I'm just saying based off of the lei.
Yeah, kind of the names you can tell.
The lei. They have a lei on around their necks.
Yeah.
Hey Jude. That's a Beatles song.
It is.
I know that one. That was in Ted Lasso season 3. It's the reason I
See,
knew
that's
that one.
like the other thing is the only reason you know songs is like from references to other things.
Yeah.
You don't just know songs to know songs.
Yeah.
That is just the wildest thing.
They don't really do anything for me. None of them.
But like when you work out, like what do you just like listen to yourself breathe?
I listen to podcasts.
When you work, I do sometimes, but like if you're lifting, don't you want to like?
If it's when the weights get heavier, I will listen to. Yes, I'll put but it's usually like a soundtrack, like Spotify. You put a band in, and it's Disturbed. That's what I start with, and then
that's a good band to work out to.
Yeah, I enjoy Disturbed.
Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I like them.
Progress.
I like them. I really like their album. What was it?
Indestructible.
Indestructible. Yeah,
Great.
That was a good one.
Great album.
Yeah,
that one's actually been the last couple weeks of working out. That one's been
nice.
in the rotation.
My
Jinx
cousin said that they were butt rock. He said there's nothing wrong with that, but they're butt rock.
I don't know what that means.
It's like 3 chords. If you're an actual musician, you know
let me tell you something.
Let me tell me. Yes,
I'm going to tell you to tell them. There are bands.
You know John. You can tell him.
Oh, it's John?
Yeah.
John, listen. There are bands that people just have to hate on. And if you're into metal,
yeah,
heavy metal, and hardcore, metalcore, that type of shit, bands like Disturbed or Godsmack or something, or Creed and Nickelback, they're like, get this bad rap.
I enjoy Nickelback.
Listen, I like.
And anyone who says they don't is a fucking liar.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, don't act so cool,
Right.
Because Disturbed has great songs.
Yeah.
And so does Creed, and so does
I mean, he
Nickelback.
wasn't mean about it. He was just like,
I know, but it's like that terminology is
Right.
like, I don't even know what I don't know what butt rock means. I know Dan Rock, and I know Doug Rock. I don't know butt rock. Let me tell you, it doesn't sound fun, but like you guys, you guys cracking on bands like fucking Disturbed and Godsmack because you guys are like, you're too metal. Like,
Well,
listen, I listen to some heavy
I don't even
shit.
think he's a metal fan. I think he just,
That's even worse. That is even worse.
But I think it's, if you know, this is what I'm going based off of. If you're a musician, if you're like in band.
Is he a bandy? Is he a band aid?
He was in band. He did like a trumpet. So he probably.
Okay, I'm not going to take any advice on bands, butt rock bands. One guy who played the trumpet once
guess
in middle
is
school.
He knows how to read a music sheet, is what I'm getting at. So it's like three, whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't know, and I really don't care.
I know, but we opened up a can of worms here.
Listen, you say this to your other show. This is for the NFL draft.
Listen, we're doing a 3-hour plus live stream. We have other things to talk about.
That's fair.
The other show is not a thing right now. It's the MOJO show.
When it's off the wall, it's not.
It doesn't even exist. I don't know where the sign is. It's gone.
Actually, it's a good question. Where do you put it?
I don't know. Oh, it's back there.
I see it. I know that's your balloon thing. Nice.
It's back over there. The good thing with that is like they're so batched that they don't need to. But we live stream.
Oh yeah,
Better,
right,
better.
Right.
This is like a better. This is a better vibe.
Yeah,
live streams. We do have a couple in the bank that can go out, but
I don't know. Are there even people out there that you can do a 3+ hour live stream with? Just saying.
like
It's a long
me
time.
personally,
Yeah, it's a long time. I mean, I'm sure you could figure it out with anyone.
no, because in the other program, by like the 40th minute, I'm gonna stab my eyes out. It just
Your social battery is drained.
I can't do it. It's just like TikToks and all that shit.
Right.
I can only deal with
Right.
it
Yeah.
in like literally like 45-minute intervals.
Yeah.
Very specific.
I was thinking about the social medias, and I was like, I bet Joe, because we were planning to do the new channel, which
Yeah, sorry.
did not. I was like,
Fucking YouTube.
I'm like, I bet Joe's going to share that somewhere. And then it's like, share it to your story. And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
You don't even plug our show. And like I haven't plugged this show because like I hate social media
Right.
as much as you do.
Yeah.
If I don't know, maybe not worse.
So you say I'm not plugging the show. You're not plugging the show.
But when I did plug the show, you saw the story and didn't reshare it.
Maybe I knew it wasn't going to work. So I
What
did
do you
you a
mean it
favor.
wasn't gonna work?
The channel. We couldn't even go live.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
When it starts working, you let me know and I'll share that bad
You
boy.
didn't know that.
I'll share that bad boy out.
No, you won't.
I'll share it.
No, you will not.
I'll share it.
We do have a separate channel that
We're going to go live with.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had to wait 24 hours to get like fucking your parent to sign off. YouTube had to sign off
I
on.
can because like maybe they're trying to stop like spammers or something. That's my guess.
But I already confirmed via my phone.
Right.
I am a human man, sort of.
That's true.
So like I confirmed myself. Why does it take you 24 hours to give me that approval? I think it's ridiculous. The whole plan was to kick off the new channel with a live stream of the NFL draft, and fucking here we are.
Yep. They're going offense, is my guess. They probably should go defense.
They should go defense. I wouldn't. But who's available?
Dallas is off the board.
Oh, they didn't. They went defense. Smart move though.
Wow, I'm impressed. That means McDaniel might not have a big a say.
They did go defense.
Oh, well, look at that. That's nuts. So,
I mean, you don't
I thought
need.
that was defense. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Yeah, you don't need offense.
Yeah.
Their offense was legit.
Yep.
Their fucking defense. Beating up on the bums of the league.
Yep. That was one of the original hot takes.
It was.
They made me a lot of money this year. What we got?
With the 21st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chop Robinson. Linebacker.
Chop Robinson, Penn State.
That's not a real name. Edge.
Dude,
All Edge.
my boy Kool-Aid, bro. He's going to go to Washington.
So here's a question.
Yes, sir.
Has a cornerback been taken? Cornerback or a linebacker? Like
A true linebacker?
inside
No, because
yeah.
they're all fucking edges now.
Wow.
I don't think a cornerback has been taken, but let me double check. Because there's actually a bunch on the best available right now that are pretty high up.
Yeah.
Washington could use a corner.
Limited production. Raw.
Limited production, but he's explosive. All right, let me see. There has not been a cornerback taken.
Wow. That's surprising.
Yet.
Usually there's cornerback in the top 10, top 15. So that is surprising.
So of the best available, you got the top two right now are cornerbacks.
Okay.
And then you got another couple at 10 and 11. My boy Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Look at that.
There are actual linebackers, but like they're
Got
not.
our guy.
They're not
Got our
right now.
guy. We got our guy.
Linebacker right now. The top linebacker is Edgerrin Cooper at 24. Like true linebacker.
Right.
Not edge.
Right. Yeah. Let's go, man.
This edge bullshit. That's the first time I saw Edge, I think, was like when he was in the Brood. But
Yeah.
but also oh, I'm getting a bunch of shit about the chat. I'm sorry. All right, I'm in the chat. I gotta go back to the chat.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The New York Dolls are a 70s glam band.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
John is, okay. Now it's karaoke. I have a great memory. Creed with Arms Wide Open. It's classic.
Great song. Again, if you
Hello, my friends, we meet again. I would go see them. They're playing in August in Mansfield.
I would not do that.
I can't do anything with you.
We're going to freaking SmackDown, Baby Raw.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alex, we're going to SmackDown. I did say that to him. We should go to Raw as well.
The whole gamut.
But that's in August, and it's a whole month later.
Yeah, this is close to Braden's birthday, I think. It's close.
August 26th is Raw. But it's down the street. I mean, it's like...
It's in Providence.
Honestly, you probably would have come here to record anyway. Instead, what we do is we go.
I can't wait to introduce Braden to wrestling. Definitely too young for it now, because as soon as he sees that, he'll be doing freaking...
As we all did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he's like, oh, my God. He's a monster. He's a monster. Oh, yeah, that's what they signed Barkley. They just signed Barkley. They signed Brown to the extension, so they have to go defense, too.
Saquon on $37 million.
Stupid.
Fuck that.
Stupid. Oh, look at that. You guys are 36.
Wow.
You're after us. I don't have no idea how that works.
Weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if they traded because I thought
With
they
us.
they were at number 2.
But doesn't it work? Yeah, exactly. Don't you get the second pick in each round? How does that
But
work?
I'm saying maybe they traded back.
Maybe.
I don't know. But they had 2 that were pretty high. But I don't see any of those trades.
So Good Morning Football is an NFL Network. It used to be my favorite show, but they just moved to Los Angeles from New York. I haven't watched it yet, but it's like, from what I understand, it's like new. They like updated the whole, how it all goes and stuff. And I'm not looking forward to it.
No. Sorry.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, it's the chat's going off. And
Oh,
shit,
popping off.
Listen, this is like the second time we've gone live. The Creed cruise, I know. I wanted to go on the Creed cruise. So Creed was coming back together after all these years that you probably didn't even know they weren't together.
I assumed.
Then they were
All I
doing.
know is the lead singer's name. Well,
What is the lead singer's name? He doesn't even fucking know it, and you just said you knew it.
listen to me. Scott
Scott what?
Braff?
Scott Braff. That's right.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Fucking idiot. Scott Stapp.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You joined Zach Braff.
Nice.
Scott Stapp. And I should have just let you fucking run with it and tell everybody.
I mean,
I know Scott Braff.
I gotta have. Who am I talking to Creed about?
I mean,
People talk about Creed a lot.
in my circle, yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay.
We do.
Right,
I
we'll
wanted
see.
to go on the Creed cruise,
We'll see about that.
and it sold out. Like
Chris Jericho has a cruise.
Fozzy.
Fozzy, wrestling.
You like Fozzy?
Hell no.
Yeah, I never really.
Talking about butt rock. He has that one good song. That's like his entrance
Can you?
song.
I don't want to look it up because I don't want that kind of stuff to be on my phone. But can you look up butt rock, Urban Dictionary, and tell me what it is?
Sure. We'll do some incognito here. So I'm sorry, you were saying about
I'm not sure.
the Creek. That was it. Creek Cruise, nothing else.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep up on the chat. It's literally my cousin and my sister and my darker skinned brother just kind of roasting us at this point. It's like, listen, we're on 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5 hours, okay?
Like, you can see if you could do better.
Somebody's got an allergy problem.
I know.
Actually, I didn't take a pill. My throat's getting scratchy. Son of a...
Butt rock is a subgenre of heavy metal and hard rock music that some say is watered down. It's characterized by raspy vocals, like I have now, basic bass lines, radio-friendly drum beats, and melodic complexity that's lacking.
Melodic? West Warwick education?
I don't know music. Butt rock also has been described as pseudo-emotional, semi-hard, and formulaic music.
That's so specific. Again, this is, I'm sorry, I'm going to go off. This is on a different program. I say the same thing.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at butt rock. But we have to have a fucking term for everything. It's just fucking ridiculous. Eagles pick is in.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know how long. It's the first I ever heard of it was from my cousin. I never heard it before. I was like, I love butt rock. Sign me up.
Honestly, with the voice you have and that description,
I know.
you could
I could
lead.
be it.
You could be the lead singer of butt rock.
Yep. The king of all butt rockers.
Behold the king,
The king of kings.
the king of butt.
Who's that plays his music? Triple H.
You know, right? You know, right? Or no, you don't.
I if you say it, I'll be like,
Motorhead.
Oh, yeah, Motorhead. Okay, yeah. I did know that.
They also have another pretty popular song.
Do they?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, Goodell, shut up. Just make the pick.
Didn't you break your back, dude? Fuck off, man.
Did he start the show with a tie?
It's getting hot up there.
Yeah. There's a guy in the background.
We gotta go to Australia to make the fucking pick.
Let's come home. Oh, snap.
Holy Toledo, Quinion. Quinion? Did I say it right? Mitchell?
Yep, the first cornerback off the board.
Interesting that it took this long.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're not like a dime a dozen, but I think in today's game, it's like, well,
Someone's going to stop the wide receivers.
yeah, with the fucking rules that they put in place, it's hard.
Yep.
And basically, we just want somebody who can
This guy looks pissed.
keep up
Looks
with the
mad.
receivers.
He looks so mad. Is he mad that he dropped to 22?
I think he's mad he's going to Philly. He does not look happy.
No, he doesn't.
Yo, he's pissed.
I think maybe he thought he should have been taken sooner.
All right, but here's the thing. If that's the case and you thought that you should have been taken sooner, would you still care if you're a first-round draft pick? He doesn't want to go to Philly.
Damn.
Yo, I've never seen somebody so fucking pissed before.
Shoosh.
He's trying, now,
Imagine sitting all the way in the back there. All the way in the back.
all the way in the back.
Good job, man. Good job.
We got our guy.
We got our guy.
And he doesn't want us.
Nope.
Yo, he's so pissed.
He's so upset. Do they make a jersey with everyone's name?
Yeah, what a waste.
Just in case anyone trades up.
It has to, right?
And he's smiling there. Oh, yeah, they're so happy.
And
That guy smacked his butt. I saw that.
I mean, with suits on, you can smack butts if you're all wearing uniforms and you're playing a game, maybe. But if you're just wearing a suit, that's where it gets weird.
They're all wearing the same suit, too, like the white.
I fucking hate Philly.
That's
I hate
weird.
the Eagles. I'd be pissed too. Yeah, he probably wanted to go to Washington.
Probably. Who doesn't?
Makes sense.
Who doesn't? New stadium. Great fans.
Great fans. Never gave up on them.
Never give up.
After all these years. Stand by me. Who's up on the board?
The problem with this going on 3 hours live stream is I have to tinkle.
Go.
Oh,
It's open, dude.
you got it.
It's open. Yeah, I'll let it run.
BRB.
I can go off on a rant or something.
Talk about butt rock.
I'll talk about butt rock. I just think it's so stupid. It's so stupid. By the time you come down, I'm still gonna fucking rant about butt rock. I just think it's like in the metal community, people are too cool for school. And this goes back to what I say all the time. I don't like people who like the same shit as I do. I go to these concerts. I don't like the people who go. I go to wrestling shows. I don't like the people who go. I go to MMA fights. I don't like the people who go. I don't like the same shit. Honestly, I got annoyed. I went to the Redskins Patriots game at Gillette. And normally you'd think like I'll converse with the other Redskins fans, and I did, but like there was a group of guys a few rows ahead of me that they were fucking annoying. At some point I was like, you're ruining this. Like, shut the fuck up. You're like worse than the Patriots fans at this point. Dallas is taking, I don't even know how to say his name, Shadur Sanders. Is he in this draft? He is, right? I think he is in this draft. Let's see where he's ranked. The next quarterback is ranked pretty fucking low, if I remember correctly. Who needs a co-host? Who needs a co-host when you have me? Should I rant about butt rock more? Joe's a closet pet lover. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about your cat. I don't give a fuck about your dog. I don't give a fuck about your pets. I was like this close to putting a fucking bullet in a groundhog's ass the other day. I don't give a motherfuck about animals. I just don't. I don't care. I don't want to see your cat. I don't want to see your dog. Don't post pictures of them. I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's still at Colorado. I thought he was coming out this year. Maybe not. Obviously not. He's still at Colorado. I don't think he's ready, though, right? I mean, I saw some of his shit. I don't think he was ready. But who knows? In this fucking draft, he probably would have gotten drafted. 6 quarterbacks out of 12 picks. I mean... Oh, yo, he has the neck brace on. He's got the neck brace on.
He did it.
He's got the neck brace on. All right. Well, score 1 for kayfabe anyway. Score 1 for kayfabe. You got to respect it. On the NFL draft, that's pretty impressive.
I cannot believe they're keeping
That's pretty good.
I totally forgot about the Jags. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I left. Whew.
You came just in time. They just showed them.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Good old Tony Goff. Keeping it kayfabe. That's effing hilarious. Oh, that's good athletic. That's a good one. Goes right down.
Brian Thomas Jr. Wide receiver.
There you go. Another receiver going. They need it, though.
Oh, for sure. Give Trevor Lawrence another big target.
I wonder if Washington goes and gets a wide receiver at some point in this draft. I'm sure they will. I wanted like a good fucking tight end, though. I say this every year, and I never get one.
A good tight end?
Yeah, but I don't think they don't have any ranked very high right now.
No, I think it drops off after Bowers.
Like fucking big time.
Yep.
God damn. All right, so maybe not then. Maybe that's why they signed Zach Ertz. Didn't have a shot. There's one at like 37 from Washington, and then another one from Washington, actually.
That's interesting.
and then one from Oregon.
All right. Oh, he was the other LSU guy. So, your boy Jaden Daniels, 2 first-round wide receivers on his team. Does that concern you at all?
No, because who threw them the ball? You're also going to the NFL.
I'm just asking the question.
I know. But that is some of the criticism. Like, oh, well, yeah, talented receiver. Oh, that sucks. Every good quarterback needs a receiver. Mm-hmm. You can't win without him.
Yeah. There's another guy from Texas, but I think he's more of a slot receiver. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that'd be perfect for New England. I love those little fucks.
I know. But new regime.
Yeah. Oh, the Cowgirls are on the clock. Let's see.
Oh, snap.
They also did basically nothing in the offseason, but leave their coach as a lame duck. I don't. Yeah. They did nothing.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. Yeah, I was actually surprised by that.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
They're like the last team to sign anyone.
I would think that they would potentially go offense because their defense is solid.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh no, you know what? There's some wideouts that are Mitchell from Texas.
That's what. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he's ranked pretty high. Yeah. My boy Kool-Aid, dude. Can he fall?
Oh gosh.
Gabe
Davis sucks. He's not doing anything.
Gabe Davis.
Yeah. He had like 1 or 2 good games. That's like 90% of his stats.
But the Bills lost more than they gained, though. I mean, I was really like,
the Bills
sleeper was Curtis Samuel going to the Bills because of Diggs. I'm like, now you got a guy, when he's healthy, he produces.
Yeah.
And then you got rid of Diggs. And Gabe Davis.
That's right. Yeah, the Bills might be in trouble. They're like retooling. I mean, as long as they have Josh Allen, they'll be competitive. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I thought they'd go wide receiver.
Look at the towel.
Oh, Jerry's not liking that. So they went to commercial. Hide that.
He's still making all the moves. He's his own GM.
Yeah, I know. What a job. Imagine just being like, and his son is like the heir apparent, Steven.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine just being, or same with Tony Khan. You're just born. That's it.
Do we want to get into that?
About like Nepo babies and all that stuff? Or
what?
Nepo babies?
What the fuck
That's
is
another
that
term. It's when you're...
God, this sucks.
It's when you're born to like a celebrity.
What is Nepo? Like nepotism?
Yeah. So like you get roles.
Why is that a term? Why is that a term? It just goes back to the whole thing.
Because...
Nepo baby. Are you a Nepo baby?
It's a thing. Sorry.
It's got to be new. This is a new term.
I think it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years. Again, I think everybody got so bored during COVID.
How long? I mean, it's always been a thing, but people are just like...
But now they put a term on it.
Especially with the internet, people like realizing, it's the same fucking people. Like,
I need a name for every thought and every action.
That's fair. Write it down. Write that down.
That's what I hate about it.
Tony Khan, born
as a Nepo baby.
Ghost.
He's a Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby.
It's like Puppy Monkey baby. Nepo baby.
Yep, and you just coast the rest of your life.
Stupid, bro.
Just by like existing.
Yeah, but what if they make a bad investment and then they lose all their money, and then his kids, when he has a kid, is like, oh man, too bad you came this late. We had a party before you were here. We lost everything. I was a Nepo baby.
You're just making another investment with the other money you have.
Fair. I mean, look, Trump, up, down. I mean, but again, like you could have been a rich family at one point, and then like your bloodlines.
His father had all his dad's money.
Right.
Nepo baby.
You like that? It's all on how you say it. You're selling me on it if you say it right. But then he lost his money and he got it back. He lost it. But like over the course of time, there's probably been bloodlines that were like the richest of the rich, and now like they ain't got shit. And like, where was the drop off?
You know the actress Rooney Mara. She's been in a couple things.
I don't know.
She has a sister, something Mara. Rooney Mara. She was in like I think she was in the Netflix show. It was Kevin Spacey. About like the president.
Oh, yeah. I forget what it's called.
Rooney Mara. Do those names sound familiar to you?
Yeah, football.
Yeah. Her grandparents are the Rooneys, who own the Steelers. and the Maras who own
When you
the,
said Mara, that's exactly
who
what
own
I thought of.
who own the Giants.
Yeah. And her name is Rooney Mara?
Yeah. Nippo baby.
That's hot. She's like the super nipple baby.
She is. She's a double
nipple baby.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's just wild to think about. It's like you're bored. You're like, oh, you can act. You can do whatever you want because we own the fucking NFL, essentially.
Do what you want. You want to act? Fine. You're not a good actress. Fuck it.
You want to do art? Great. You want to travel? Sure. See ya.
I mean,
Wild.
but you know what though?
Oh, a trade. Lions traded up.
With
They traded over the Packers. That's good stuff right there. They're on the clock. Oh, in Detroit. They're in Detroit, so people are happy.
so they traded with Dallas.
They did. Oh my God, Dallas traded down.
Well,
Checking
again,
your cousin.
talk about doing nothing. They continue to do
I
nothing.
know, right? Damn.
I mean, I don't know what they got for their trade down.
Damn.
You had a first round. You're like, fuck it, we'll trade back. We don't give a fuck.
They're right there. They're at
They traded back a few
25,
picks.
26, 27, 29.
Yeah.
And Detroit they're happy.
Whom did they get?
They get a third round pick.
Well, they kept their coach too. I mean, they kept their offensive
Might as
coordinator.
well just stand pat. Just keeps doing it all the way across.
Did nothing. You are nothing. You did nothing. You are nothing.
Hugs.
Defense.
High fives, hugs, high fives.
I'm
High fives,
guessing
hugs.
defense.
Hugs, high fives. High five, everyone. Dan Campbell's so large.
Yeah, I would think defense, but they did trade up though, so that's interesting.
I think they're going offense.
I would think so too. If you traded up, I mean, nobody's really trading up for defense.
Right. Who wouldn't have been there in 5 spots later?
There are a couple wide receivers that are high right now. South Carolina, Texas.
I just don't want it to be a wide receiver. And I don't want it to be a tackle.
I don't want it to be Kool-Aid.
Look at this guy. This guy's having a great time.
Kool-Aid McKinstry, future Redskin. I'm in. I'm into it.
Yeah. Just, think it into being.
He's ranked too high. There's no way.
Laporta.
He's gonna go to like the Chiefs just to fucking
I can see
spurn me.
They need a wide receiver.
He's a cornerback though. My boy Kool-Aid.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Drinking the juice.
Imagine just staying there for 3 hours.
No, I'd do fucking anything else.
Wearing diapers.
Especially like in a big crowd. Unless it's a concert. Like who fucking cares?
Even that.
Bro, sometimes I think like, what do I do for fun? Or like, what do you do for fun?
I like to golf.
You can't golf like most of the year. How often did you golf last year?
Not often. Father's Day, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we had a newborn, Joe.
That's not my fault. I didn't do it once. One time. So you had fun one time last year.
I mean, when my daughter was born, I enjoyed myself.
Did you though? I've heard other people say that is like the worst day.
Oh my!
Not because the kid is born, but like just all the other things that go along with that day. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it ain't never gonna fucking be me. I don't give a fuck.
No, I mean that day compared to Braden was a breeze, because everything was scheduled ahead of time. So
yeah, that's true.
Scooter right on in.
But I mean, like that. I guess that was. Does that go in the category of fun? It's like enjoyment, but like, was it fun? Was it fun? Like, what do you want to do? I want to go have a kid today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know how jazzed you got. I'm sure you got jazzed, but that's not something you can go do.
Right. Oh, just like, hey, you guys want to go have a kid?
Yeah, like you can't. Like, what are you doing Saturday? Like, I want to go have a kid. You want to have another kid?
Go to the adoption center and just grab a kid and get him out. I mean, you could do like big brothers, big sister. I'm sure you can grab a kid. I played flag football. That was fun.
What? When?
That's what I meant. What do you mean when?
When did you play flag football? Yeah, but like not last
lately. No, I mean
So you haven't had fun. You had fun one time in the last at least since COVID. You went to see one movie.
That
It
is
was
correct.
fucking Paw Patrol.
Mighty Pups. Paw Patrol. Yeah. What do I do for fun? I watch the draft. I watch sports.
All right.
I watch a lot of sports.
Like socially, like do you do fun things socially, or like even for yourself? Keep it PG.
Like I play with.
You play with what?
My brothers and I have family game night. We play video games once a week. We've been doing that since like 2008.
Virtually.
Yeah, that's fun. I enjoy that.
Is that fun though?
This is like a phone call, you know.
I know, but like
That has been going on for a very. I mean, there's been like gaps in between with children or whatever, but like since 2008, even before then. Oh, we got another cornerback from Alabama.
Arnold, Terrion Arnold.
Same with
Bama.
defense. Actually, they did need defense. I'm thinking about it. I think they have it covered. They just signed Brown to an extension too. So yeah, I enjoy family game night.
Okay.
I hadn't played for a while, but because of the baby. But I played the last few weeks, which is nice, enjoyable. I enjoy that.
Okay.
It's fun.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Are you going to golf this year?
Yes, I plan on golfing this year.
Once for Father's Day, and that's it.
I hope when the kids are older, I can maybe join my father-in-law's in a golf league, so maybe I can do that one day.
Top Golf.
Top golf. Jess wants to throw down.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I would do it. Again, it actually wasn't that bad. Like it ended up being like $35 a person. For like it was a Tuesday.
It reminds me of bowling.
Yeah, it was like a Tuesday night, so maybe obviously it's probably not as expensive
Yeah.
as a Friday or Saturday, but
Yeah, that's cool. I do that totally. But yeah, golf's fun. I like a lot of watch sports. I've been watching the Yankees. Good times.
it's just too early for baseball. Shenanigans.
Actually, when I work out, I listen to them sometimes too.
We're talking about Nepo babies in the
Nipple baby.
in the chat.
Nipple baby.
That's so stupid. Like, where the fuck did that term come from? TikTok. It has to. TikTok. From what I heard today on the radio, there was a bill signed
That's correct.
to ban it if a U.S. company doesn't buy it within 9 months.
Right.
But every time something gets fucking signed, we can just file a lawsuit. We'll just go to court. And it never really happens. Mm-hmm. Look at the student loan debt.
Right.
Yeah, that $10,000. Everybody got so butthurt about that.
The funny thing is,
As if I was getting
Right.
specifically $10,000. Like, here you go. Here's $10,000. All these fucking idiots.
I know.
Well, where's my $10,000? I don't know. Do you have debt that you literally can't fucking get rid of?
Right.
At all? Like, literally ever? No? Oh, fuck off.
They probably had like the COVID relief though. Got that forgiven.
Yeah, you got that though, right? They paid you to stay the fuck out of work though. $10,000 is going to go to Nelnet, not Joe DiOrio. I ain't going to see a fucking dime.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be a lawsuit, but no, actually, I don't think there will be because it's literally a signed bill.
But I'm saying
Signed
to appeal it though. I mean, I'm sure they can. They appeal. I mean, they appealed the student loan thing.
Well, that was because he was using a law passed in like 2008 or something like that. But this one was like they literally passed a law, so they'd have to say.
I'm all for it. I hope it happens.
They'd have to say that they'd have to come over and be like, "This law is unconstitutional." But to what? Like which amendment or like what is it in the Constitution is it? You know, I'm not a lawyer, so
I'm sure there's something there, but I'm all for it.
or like what case law, like what other lawsuits are related to that. I'm not as you know.
Free market. I don't know. Like
You are talking to a state champion of We the People, if you remember Westbrook High School education. Went to DC on a free trip.
what was We the People though?
Yeah, our government class did it. It was like a competition. They asked you government questions, and you had to they gave you a position.
It was just like a club or something.
It was this government class, and this was a competition.
Oh, I didn't do this.
It was with I forget the guy's name, but yeah, it was an elective. I just remember at the nationals, because they have to give you like a thing, you have to like defend it. I had to defend freaking internment camps of Japanese in World War II. It's fucking weird. I did not like it.
I did. No interest really.
But free trip to DC, so that was fun. I used to know
Yeah.
all the amendments. Don't know them anymore. So
That's cool.
yep, that's when I first learned about Bernie Sanders. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just politics.
politics is stupid, but like government, how they're set up is pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I get
The
that.
politics behind it is trash.
I like personal politics, situational politics within like work and groups.
Oh,
and
for
shit.
sure.
You have to be political
Yeah.
to navigate the waters.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like how it's all designed, how it all works, and
Yeah.
top, local all the way up to national. It's neat, but
But there's only so many.
As usual, people ruin it, just like they ruin
Yeah, right.
everything.
I get it. There's only so many things that I can put my brain into.
Right.
And it's like, it's just that politics and stuff. This
Yeah,
is not for me.
I was more into like the history and stuff, but that's fallen out of my brain as other things got shoved in. Like you
Yeah.
said, brain compartment space.
Honestly, like that whole government thing right out the window once Nepo babies came around.
Yeah, they went in and government went out.
Now we all know about fucking Nepo babies.
But like next time you see like a director or an actor, it's be like, how did you become? Your dad was probably like Ethan Hawke or something.
I mean, it's true.
Because his daughter is an actor, and her mom is Uma Thurman. And her dad is Ethan Hawke.
Really?
Yeah, of course he's an actor.
Well, that's like M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, who's very young, directed a movie already.
Yeah, of course they did.
I mean, must be nice.
Must be real nice.
Must be nice to break into Hollywood and
Yeah,
be able
like,
to
hey.
direct a movie with a giant budget.
Yeah, exactly. I can meet all my friends who can buy your movie from you.
Yeah, and also like I can just sneak in my friends so they can have an appearance in
Yep.
the.
Yep. And also, you don't have to buy any of this equipment because I bought it for you.
Here you go. This is everything.
Who's this guy? Is that the cornerback they just drafted?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the gentleman they just drafted. The Packers pick is in.
I like how they just said they haven't won the divisions since 2021. It's like it's only been a couple of years. It hasn't been that long.
Oh, I know. I feel so bad for them.
Me too. 8-10 in the
The
playoffs.
streak's going to be alive in the NFC East, though, because Washington's going to win the division this year, so it's going to fuck it all up again.
Yeah. The Cowboys are not winning that division again.
It's going to be 19 years.
I'm excited.
The Green Bay Packers and hosts for the 2025 NFL Draft.
Oh,
Jordan Morgan, tackle, Arizona.
another tackle.
Another tackle.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's like the new hot thing.
Yep.
The sexy pick was
He's got the stone cold things too.
quarterbacks, wide receivers, and tackles in the first round.
That's exactly what the Patriots need. That's the problem.
They need like everything.
Yes, but that was the one. But their defense is actually not.
It wasn't
worst.
bad. Their defense wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Their offense is.
They were like the opposite of
Poopy.
the Redskins. Redskins needed all the offense. I mean, I'm sorry, all the defense. They
Yeah.
already had the offense in place.
Well, going into last year, on paper, top 5 defense, I told everybody. It was my worst take.
I don't think you said it on this show though, so I think it didn't count.
Oh, well, then I repeated it on this show.
Did you?
Sank my own ship.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, I just remember they drafted that cornerback, and I was
Emmanuel
very happy.
Forbes?
Yeah, because I wanted Gonzo the entire time, so I was very happy that he fell to us.
Yeah. And then they're like, Forbes didn't really.
Like the world on fire.
That year, why? Excuse me. First yawn of the podcast.
Oh,
Sorry. I mean,
pathetic. I already yawned earlier, probably a couple times.
did you?
I think so.
I mean-
I think I leaned away. Going over 3 hours here, though.
This is going on for 3 hours.
It's pretty good. I will say that was a good run of the offense. That definitely threw some, but it's been pretty standard draft since then. That Penix pick, though, still not over it.
It was the fuck up of the draft. I just don't.
I'm trying to think of a worse draft pick. Cole Strange.
I don't know, because even like the Packers getting Jordan Love, but it was late in the first round, and
Yes.
they kind of
And he was kind of...
needed a backup. That,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that was a little bit of a rift.
Yeah, I agree.
But also,
The funny thing about the Packers, my favorite thing about the Packers is that they had Aaron Rodgers. They took Jordan Love. And then the next year in the first round, they had Aaron Jones, who was still in the prime of his career. They took A.J. Dillon. Like 2 years in a row, they wasted their first round pick.
Yeah.
Stupid. They could have had anyone.
But then again, the upside, Jordan Love has panned out.
So far, yeah.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah. In a good
So,
person.
we'll see.
So
It's
maybe
like a
worked out.
long-term investment, but it's tough when it's your first round pick 3 or 4 years ago.
Right, because they had that small window left with Rodgers, and they did not take advantage of it, in my opinion. So, but
Them's is the games.
yeah, them's the breaks. Take those chances. But maybe Cousins gets hurt and
Yeah, he will.
Penix slots right in. Who knows?
I mean, it's
not gonna happen, but-
$100 million for a guy who won one playoff game.
I know this. I know.
I did.
I mean,
100 guaranteed.
who else has won playoff games? Who's even out there? It's one playoff besides Mahomes.
I mean, Dak
Jimmy-
has
Jimmy
won
G.
2.
Jimmy G's won a couple.
Jimmy
Brock.
G's won a couple. Who?
Barack Purdy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Osweiler.
He won a playoff game.
He did. So did Tebow.
Tebow won a playoff game.
Did Tim Tebow win more playoff games than Kirk Cousins? He had won at least one.
I think he only won one.
Pittsburgh, was it Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Like the overtime.
When he was
Demarius
in
Thomas.
Denver, yeah.
Yeah. And the Patriots shellacked them the week after. It was actually great because I was like, that's awesome. It's like a fucking bye week. And it was.
But right now.
Same with Brock. He played the Patriots in the playoffs after his win and
But right now.
got that game.
They have the same amount of wins in their career.
Yeah.
Dak has 2.
That's right.
Romo has 1. I think he had 1. Fucking Romo. He was like a regular season hero. and
I
he just couldn't win.
stand by the fact that Romo should have gone back in Dak's rookie season.
I agree.
That's my hot take.
I agree. I second that notion.
Yeah.
But I mean, that just shows you, though, how limited the quarterback position is.
But what Bo Nix is going like 12 overall. Oof, you ain't kidding. That guy's a second round talent.
But look at the teams that made the fuck up moves. It's Atlanta and Denver.
Yep.
Not surprised.
Nah.
This is a team that is in the shitter with Russell Wilson's contract.
Right, and that's why I think they made the panic move of, okay, we gotta fix this. But it's like putting a Band-Aid on a freaking ship with a
But if it was
sinking
Penix,
ship.
though, better.
That would have been way better. 100%, $1,000,000% better. I'm convinced they're the ones that were trying to trade up. Well, no. That doesn't make any sense. No, yeah, Penix would have been better. In my opinion, I had Penix. Penix is one of the best throwers in the draft. The biggest problem is he has those knee injuries.
Right.
Oh, big. Wait, did we
No, the Tampa Bakers. Yeah, he got a big contract.
He did.
But again, when you do the math out,
Yeah,
with the
4,000
increase.
yards.
They got
Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer.
I know Baker did it. They got Baker for free.
That's right, because
It went up like 30-something million.
Yeah.
So really, Baker was free.
Yep.
Free of charge. I like it. The pick is in 26. So we got 5 more picks.
I wonder if they'll go offense.
Washington is 1,000% not trading back in.
They got the running back.
I wonder if they tried to trade back in though. You'll hear all the fucking stories coming up.
That's why I need to know about those that run. That there's got to be that stuff about the Penix and the wide receivers and the run on them.
This is not a sexy pick.
No, it's like a center. Is it really? That's just the unsexiest pick I can think of. Yeah,
Exactly.
or guard, but center's even less sexy.
It absolutely is, and it absolutely is a center.
Nice.
So,
I mean, yeah, a kicker, but they're not going in the first round unless you're Janikowski. Man, imagine being there all night.
no.
And then it's like, you drafted a center. Awkward.
I mean,
What do you do?
I guess if that's what you need, I mean, but the first round, I don't know. Maybe they're like, yeah, fuck it, we're so good, we don't need any.
I guess, but like Evans signed the extension. They still have Godwin. I don't know. They have the running back. They have Williams.
They do
Not
have
Williams.
Godwin. They paid Godwin last year, though, didn't they? And they did.
I forgot the
give
running back's
Evans-
name. I forgot the running back's name, but he was on my fantasy team, so he's pretty good.
Also, some changes to the cheese league. Did you see?
I did not.
Maybe they didn't post it yet.
I think I saw him reactivate it, but I ignored it.
Jeez.
Is it not crazy anymore?
Oh, no, it's still crazy.
Is it crazier?
Yeah, Graham Barton from Duke.
Yep. Oh, they all have the Stone Cold knee pads, whatever they're called.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, I feel better about it now.
All right, so my boy Kool-Aid is ranked 4 on the best available chart right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Can he drop 8 picks? No, more than that. 9, 10.
1, 2, 3.
How many left?
4,
How many
5,
left?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, good job, 10. 10 picks.
It's not very unlikely.
What time does the draft start tomorrow? Is it 8 o'clock again or 7 o'clock? Oh, you played lacrosse. What does that mean when you lettered? What does that mean?
I don't know. He was a captain or something?
Oh. Maybe.
You're talking to somebody who never lettered.
Yeah. No. Because I said to Braden, I was like, he's going to be like a force. Because we're golfing in the backyard. He's kicking the soccer ball, playing baseball. I'm like, you're going to be play 3 sports. Oh, did Arizona jump back up? I'm losing it. My voice it's failing me.
I know. There's only so many picks left. Did they? Did they have 2 picks in this draft?
They must have, yeah.
Oh, fuck! I just saw it. Yeah, they did. They traded. Houston traded to Arizona.
Oh wow! Houston traded out.
The Bills are on the clock.
Because Houston, they're spending a lot of money right now, so they don't want another. Well, not that the first round contracts are big, but
yeah,
they could afford. They had 2 picks last year. They can afford to move out and get more assets. So that makes sense.
Select Darius Robinson, defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle. They all call him edges now, but
Edge.
You're a defensive tackle. Stop lying to yourself.
Darius Robinson. It's a hell of a suit.
It's a suit.
I dig it.
Yep. Who's that guy? I just want to be the friend of someone who makes it big, and then I want to mooch off of them. You know what I'm saying?
What if we were the friends that made it big, and then we didn't have to mooch with each other?
And then I can make Braden a Nepo baby.
Nepo baby. I'm never going to have a Nepo baby. But maybe if I make it big, there's enough money to go around to spread out and make future Nepo babies to all these other babies that are running around. It's highly unlikely.
Well, you get a couple of god kids running around, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
There you go.
If we make it big, a couple godchildren, a niece, who knows?
There
Maybe
you
you guys keep procreating. I mean,
Yep.
I'm gonna have 96 kids at my house in a few weeks.
That's right.
Probably not that bad.
June, right? June 9th.
Yeah, I would say 3.
That's way less than
3,
Well, I got
5.
chill. Well, I gotta get another chill. That's way less than your
6,
initial estimate.
8.
Oh, you're still going.
10. I would say 10 tops.
Yep.
Could be anywhere from 2 to 10.
Okay. Could have been 12
if nobody shows up.
Right.
Then I get the bounce house for myself, and trust me, I'll use it. I don't give a fuck. I'll use it.
I'm into it.
Okay, wait. Lettered is he played a certain amount of games.
Oh.
Wait. He played a certain amount of games. 3-year Letterman.
Oh, you get that jacket, like the Letterman jacket,
Yeah, I never knew what that meant. I just thought I
you just get a jacket for playing on the team.
A Letterman. I figured that was all-star.
Yeah.
You
I guess.
We don't know fucking shit.
No, we do not.
Letters is he played a certain amount of games.
Stars, because you can letter in multiple sports. It's that's what I was getting out with Braden. I was like, oh, you can be all these.
But what does that mean though? A certain amount of games.
10. I don't know.
Yeah, like what's the number?
I'm sure there's maybe it depends on the school.
Does it depend on the school?
Maybe.
I'm asking the chat.
Is that where this is coming? Oh,
It's coming from the chat. Alex said
I thought you Googled it.
No. God, no way, dude. You know me, guy.
That's fair. Oh wait. Oh shit. The Chiefs.
So the
traded
Chiefs traded up. They're gonna get my boy Kool-Aid, dude. What the fuck? They're gonna get Kool-Aid, and I want the juice. I'm not gonna look. I want to be surprised now. I don't even want to look. I'm just gonna keep the chat open.
Give me the juice. Wait.
What?
Who did the Chiefs? That hasn't updated yet, so I'm just confused. Those are pretty nice hats.
I just miss the old logo. Now we have a stupid fucking W.
Do you think they're gonna rectify that?
They will change the name, but I mean, it can't be at the top of the priority list. You got a new owner, new GM, new coach. You have to work on a new stadium. You have to get like a winning fucking product on the field. It's gonna happen. Oh, also, they're retiring Darryl Green's 28. That was big news in the Washington world.
Oh.
Played 20 years for the Redskins.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Jeez. Yeah, I remember him. He was old as shit.
Excuse me. At one point, he was the fastest man in the NFL.
Wow.
Great. I'm glad they're retiring it. Historically, they haven't retired numbers.
Right.
It was like a weird thing that they just wouldn't do it. But there's certain players, like him specifically.
Yeah, 20 years is a long ass time.
Like, he played 20 years for your team. Like, that's like, I don't know if New England would do 12. Did they do it?
What, retire it?
Did they retire the number? They just put they put him in a ring of honor or some shit.
They're doing a whole thing on
Still going off about the Depo babies.
June 12th. They're doing a big thing on June 12th, like a big. They're doing like an early retire. What the hell is it called? Hall of Fame thing. Getting him in there, so yeah, they'll retire his number.
That makes sense.
They don't have they don't have a Ring of Honor. They have a Patriots Hall of Fame. That's what they have.
But they don't retire numbers. Do they have any numbers retired?
They definitely do. Like, I'm pretty sure Hannah's retired.
They're going to retire his number, right? They would have to.
Oh, yeah, they totally will. I don't know if they retire or they just, like, unofficially never use it ever again. Something like that.
I think that's what Washington was doing with...
But NFL is tough because you have 53 dudes. It's so tough to retire a number.
I know.
So
I think that's what they were doing with, like, 21. Like, they weren't...
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
And I don't remember anybody... I don't remember that anybody wore the number 7 after Theismann, except for Dwayne Haskins. Because he wore it at Ohio State and he wanted to wear it in Washington. So
sometimes they'll ask the guys and they'll say it's okay. Like the Seahawks retired, I think Steve Largent, but when Jerry Rice played there, So
Theismann signed off on it, but he would be like maybe the only other one I'm thinking. Like Sammy Baugh, 33, is retired. Which makes sense. Dow Green, 28, should have been retired.
Yeah, the Patriots only have 8 retired numbers. And
interesting.
None of them are modern guys. Like Hannah, who I said is on there. Bruce Armstrong.
Yeah.
Andre Tippett. Gosh, there's no one from like the...
Tippett's the last one, right? Is he the most recent?
I don't know. In September 2023, the Patriots retired Tom Brady's 12 jersey in a ceremony at the beginning of the season. Oh, I don't remember that. Well, I thought they were doing that this year. Anyway. I think it's just tough in the NFL.
Yeah, there's too many guys.
But they do have the Hall of Fame, so like Bledsoe's in the Patriots Hall of Fame and stuff, but they're not going to retire 11.
That's right. They did, Washington did Bobby Mitchell's last year. So they have Sean Taylor's 21, Sammy Ball's 33, and Bobby Mitchell's 49, and now Darryl Green's 28. That has to be, especially because there's so many guys, it has to be a rare honor. So it's like, that makes sense that it's very limited.
Yeah, like I don't even think they'll retire Gronk's 87.
I mean, he wasn't that good.
No.
He was fucking hurt.
No, exactly. Did he ever even win anything?
All right, let's see. I'm getting some explanations here. As far as a football, a player has to play, I think, 20 to 22 quarters a season to qualify for a letter. College athlete must play 2/3 of the season's matches of the sport. It's like kind of like more shit that I don't like about college college. They do that in high school too.
Who keeps track of that? I don't know. I just knew Letterman jackets were a thing. I thought you just get it for being on the team.
Well, I knew it was like a
Like, what if you just ride the bench? You don't get a jacket? That seems rude.
well, I think it was like I knew it was like an honor, but I never knew what the fuck it meant. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's Letterman.
Yeah, the
Like,
only Letterman jacket I remember is Not Another Team Movie. That's a Letterman jacket.
That's fair. All right. I mean, I dig it.
Who keeps these? Who keeps track of this?
I don't know, because that's like so specific.
Yeah.
Like if you play the entire season.
Yep. But I can say it makes kind of sense. So it's like I could see someone in college being like, "Oh, he was a 3-star athlete. He played lacrosse. He played track and field. He played football. But like, he could have just sat on the bench in football and never did shit.
That's fair.
Shit.
Like, what letter do you get though?
Better question. That's the question.
What
of the
letter
night.
is it?
That's the question of the night.
It could like if they're gonna get Kool-Aid, motherfuckers.
Maybe the letter P.
Yeah, like what? I would just want like my initials. Like, what can I letter as a J? That's 10, right? 10. That's 10 in.
I think that's 10 letters in. Is that what?
Yeah. Like, what is there like a ranking system to it? Like, if you play the most, are you a Z?
Are you asking me that? Is this hypothetical? Are you asking?
Dude, I have no fucking clue. Both, really? Like, what letter do you get? That's like just the question. I lettered. Like, which one?
W.
The letter of the school on the jacket. Well, I guess that
So
makes
W.
sense.
Okay, makes sense. Like West Warwick, W.
Do you letter in high school?
I'm going to defer to you.
Alex is giving me all the answers.
How many letters does he have? How many jackets? They still in his closet?
He must have lettered. I don't know what letter it would have been though. What letter? I don't know where he went to college. He did play college.
I'm pretty sure you get Letterman jackets in high school.
That sounds right. Oh, Xavier Worthy from Texas. Another wide receiver gone. Holy shit. I got to look at we got to do the count here on how many. I think that's what, 6 receivers?
This is the guy we were talking about. The other Texas guy.
Did the other one go that you were looking at? Or was that?
This is him. It was Neighbors and this guy. This is the slot guy who I guess could play outside because he just did right there.
So 1, 2, 3. 4. 5 receivers went in the first round.
Shit. I think there was only like one.
Dallas already has their pick in.
I think there was only one last year, so that's surprising. Maybe 2. Remember I told you that last year, I think it was who'd the Ravens take? The wide receiver.
Yeah. Yes.
He was the first wide receiver taken in this draft. He would have been like 6, 7, 8 or something like crazy like that.
It's funny how they know a year in advance. So they're already saying like next year isn't going to be a good quarterback draft. I mean, who knows? All right. So they do letter in high school.
I knew it.
Yeah, I don't know. So like you would get like, yeah, but like West Warwick is the name of the school, right? Is it the name of the school? He said the name of the school. The letter of the school. But like West Warwick is, you get like 2 W's because you're not Warwick.
Probably 2 W's.
And at that point, if you have West Warwick, we're also the Wizards. So you might as well just give me that third one. It's just fucking.
And then just put dot. Keep going. Make it a whole hyperlink.
But like if you went to New England, do they just put a monitor on there?
I don't think they play sports there. Maybe for the esports team.
Do they?
What?
They don't, or they do?
Do what?
They play sports?
They do not play sports.
But
To
what
my
about
knowledge.
CCRI? That's so many letters.
Knights. Knights.
Well, so it's not the
Do they play sports?
yeah.
Oh.
Baseball, basketball, yeah, they play
What
sports.
division are they? Like 7?
19.
How do they even find teams to play against? They just play against kids.
Local high schools. It's like high school. It's like a high school major, 13th grade. I mean, they always say that CCRI is like 13th grade, and
I wish
Harvard on
I
the
did
Hill.
that. I wish I did that for my gen eds and then went somewhere else.
I will say that now I would advise that even more so because I'm pretty sure you have to maintain like a fucking 2.4 and you go for free. Not that it's expensive right now, but like it's still like
I forgot about that.
You could save a few $1,000s.
I totally would have done that. I wish I did that.
Wait, it's the first letter of this. What am I missing here? It's the first letter of the school?
Why don't you just Google it?
Because I'm getting the answers. I'm just not getting them clear, but
feel like
I might.
getting lost in translation here.
It's the
We need to
first
go make a
letter
phone
of the
call.
school. So
West.
the school is West Warwick High School.
So it's a W.
Wizards. So it would just be a W. West.
Just a W.
The Cowgirls' first pick. They go for a tackle.
Another
Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma. Yeah, dude, I'd be pissed, man. The same reaction that the guy that got drafted by Philly.
He lives in Austin.
I know, I'd be pissed though.
Isn't that where
Who wants to play?
your family is?
No, they're in Dallas.
Oh shit! How far is Austin? That guy's wearing a 49ers shirt.
Yeah, I wish. If you felt like another pick or two.
Stone Cold knee braces. Must be like a thing.
It's just a thing, man. It's like all the Lettermen do it.
Yep. Makes sense. I just remember the Houston Texans showed up to the game against the Patriots in Letterman jackets, and then they lost like 49 to
What was their
14.
letter? H? Or was it T?
I think it was an H.
That could solve our problem. Because it's like if the name of your school is like a direction, like an east, north, south, west, then it's like kind of like fucked, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that. Like, what's the most common letter you can letter in?
All right, we have a problem. No letter. It's just a logo.
You know what? That's why they get their ass whooped.
We got our guy. We got our guy.
Guyton.
I hate the Cowboys.
Oh, God, this is all of them. The whole brand. Like when I watch them play.
This draft. Look at that draft room with that big stupid star and these idiots. I'm sure they're lovely people, but
I mean, there's something about the Cowboys that reminds me of like the Yankees.
it's rude, but okay.
They're America's team, right? Is that what they say? America's team.
My favorite thing about LeBron James, amongst many things, is that he's a Cowboys fan and a Yankees fan.
That explains so much. It really fucking does. Explains so much.
These are flying in for the end of the draft. This is
Yeah.
good. They know we don't have much left.
We'll be wrapping up with 3.5 hours, though. I'm proud. I'm proud of us. Now we know we can do it.
Yep. Let's do it again. Day 2.
Day 2, and then Saturday we're gonna wrap it up. Day 3, rounds 4 through 7.
Yep. Oh man. Did you know that there was a Baltimore team in the CFL?
No,
Fun fact of the day.
no. What were they?
I forget. They won the CFL championship too. Oh, they got their guy too. They're so happy. Is anyone ever not happy
I know
about
it's
their
weird.
pick?
They all got their guy.
What if they're just like, fuck, we fucking blew it?
I feel like at bare minimum, the top 6 that we predicted got their guy,
Yes.
and apparently the Falcons.
I would have. Did they show their war room? They
The
did.
Falcons?
They were so happy.
The Falcons.
Yeah. They're like, yeah.
Kirk is sitting there back there watching like these motherfuckers.
We did it. Dapping
Like
up.
he got the call before they made the pick,
I still can't believe it.
and then he's gonna be sitting there watching them all get like excited.
and happy,
Like,
yeah.
if I'm Kirk though, I wouldn't be that mad. You're getting fucking paid, dude, and you are obviously the starter.
And, yeah, it's not like you have a leash, but it's like, I would be like, you could have got me a freaking superstar tackle or wide receiver.
Yeah,
Imagine pairing someone with London.
but that's what's different about like the Jordan Love pick. If I remember correctly, it was in the 20s.
Yeah.
So as much as you would be like, well, I wish they would have fucking got somebody. It was a late first rounder. And I know it's a first rounder, but it's a late first rounder. When you're at 8, you know how many fucking talented guys are sitting there and you didn't fucking pick them?
When you're at 8 and 6 of those picks before you, or was it 4? Or no, I'm sorry, 3 were quarterbacks.
He was the fourth one
Yeah.
taken. Yeah.
They're all quarterbacks. You have your pick of the litter. Pick of the litter. But you missed the blue chippers, I guess. Maybe that's part of it, but still.
But did you though? Like, I mean, 8 is just so fucking high to draft a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
The only other example I think is Jordan Love, but again, it was like late first round.
I know top 10 is stupid.
It's just such a fucking waste.
Stupid.
It is such a fucking waste. Nothing against Michael Penix, but like really,
No, right? Yeah.
If you're a team that just paid a quarterback big fucking money,
Yep.
why would you waste that pick?
And now he has to sit around for 3 years. Because my guess is
And he's going to be 27.
Kirk's
and
not going to make it to the end of that 4-year contract.
Fuck no. Fuck no. I mean, he's the starter. He has a playoff win, guys.
That's at least one. He has one more than Penix.
Exactly.
Although Penix has a college football playoff win, so there's that.
What a scrub, right?
Baltimore Ravens select Dave Wiggins, defensive back.
DB.
Oh, Clemson.
Okay. My boy's still on the board.
Is that the first Clemson guy to go?
So,
That's the first Clemson
so
guy.
Buffalo has the last pick because they traded with the Chiefs.
Chefs. Yep.
And my boy, Mr. Kool-Aid, still on the board. He is ranked third, though.
Keep getting it, chill. Pretty fast. He didn't do anything there, but okay.
He's got it big time. The effort to chase plays down. He did it twice. You'll see them both right here.
Oh my God, that was a good play.
Another one. Phenomenal.
Also a good play. Damn. Wait, I still have the sound on. Sorry. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's all good, you know.
It's all good.
It's all good. Is the chat still going? Nah.
They all fell asleep.
Yeah, we're down to two at this point. They all got to go to bed. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what. If the Texans were the ones who went to bed and y'all are an hour behind us, I don't want to fucking hear shit. They should still be watching.
Oh, absolutely.
It's 10:40 over there.
Well, they have a baby, though.
She's sleeping.
Sometimes babies wake up.
That's not my problem. I didn't have her.
LSD thing.
Is that like, what do you do for that? Do you put like some rum? Do you still do rum?
I don't think so.
Tequila, right?
You do
Think you
Motrin.
just rub it in the gums?
You do Motrin, but it's
What do the Nepo babies do?
they probably have their nanny do it, and they just go sleep.
It's like South Park. They juice like the money, and then you can rub it.
They just say, "Hey, nanny, I'm gonna pay you a lot of money to go take care of my nipple baby. I'm gonna go sleep.
Yo,
I'm gonna get a full night's sleep."
Nepo babies had the win today. So did the Falcons.
Marvin Harrison Jr., nipple baby. Walt, nipple baby. Lots of them, tons of them.
2.
Joey Porter Jr., nipple baby.
Yeah, that was like last year.
There might be other ones in this. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know their
There's-
pedigree.
That's true. There must have been like a Kool-Aid senior.
Absolutely. Who names their kid? That's gonna be a nickname, right? I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, the Texans are still here. Gin. You put gin on the gums. Right under the tongue, maybe. Just, come here, Nepo baby.
It's probably expensive gin too.
A little
So you know it's good.
dash of cocaine.
You know it's good. You know it's real good. I can't believe they went to the commercial with 2 picks left.
That's fine. It's 11:43. You still have to drive home.
Yeah.
Luckily, I mean, my bed's upstairs.
A crash.
You can't. The couch pulls out. It's really comfy. I've slept on it a time or two,
Oh, nice.
like once. I don't know why I did though. When I first moved here, the first 2 nights I slept on the couch. I feel like maybe I just didn't bring the mat. I think that's what it was.
The bed yet, yeah.
The mattress is still in Providence.
Because Braden got his own room. Ella got the nursery. We lost our spare bedroom, so we have a pull-out couch downstairs
Where do you work from though?
in the room.
Bedroom?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's fine.
It works.
Yeah. It does a trick. Eventually, we'll probably move the kids in together, and then I'll just take the kid back. The bunk beds.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when they get older?
No, not that. No. Well, hopefully we'll be out of there by then.
Where are you going? Where are you moving to?
Next door still for sale.
I wish.
We just need bigger and better.
I wish. That house, if you're looking at my house, the house to the right, sold last year. It's decent inside, it was. And then the outside was decent. And then, you know, the new neighbors they don't cut their fucking grass. And they never open
lovely.
the pool. Yeah, trash. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't really see it, but if you're on the second floor, you can see it. Like,
Oh, right.
It's a mess. Like, why didn't you cut your grass for an entire summer?
Oh my God. That's
Don't
nuts.
fucking know.
Gross.
It is. 2 picks left. Niners.
The Niners.
The Niners. They're going to go defense.
The first losers.
They're going to get my boy.
Or the last losers, I should say.
Get my boy Kool-Aid.
Maybe. I really need to see where Kool-Aid goes.
They're going to do it. Fuck. They're going to do it. Son of a bitch. The pick is in. I think they go defense. The fuck do they need on offense? Although, I mean, now they're talking about
Ayuk
and Debo.
Debo too? Really?
That's what there's. I mean, who knows? It's all season rumors, but
yeah, maybe that's what he's saying right now. They're going to trade him. They're going to trade him. They're going to trade him.
Ian Rapp,
They're going to trade him.
Purport.
Let's go.
Anytime, like, are you like intentionally trying to get to fucking midnight here?
I think Goodell's on the can. They lost him.
He probably fell. I can't get up. I fall. I can't get
That
up.
hurts so bad. I have to use the bathroom again. Damn it.
Remember when that guy picked me up? He just like jump started the.
Come on, hurry up. I gotta pee.
Again, yeah, I kind of do too. All right, they made a pick. Wow, dude, no way. Not gonna say anything. Oh wait, build up the suspense. But we're on the last pick now. I feel
Okay.
officially.
Oh yeah, because we're a few minutes behind, so maybe we just read it there.
Yeah, we could just read it here and just fucking end it. You know,
Who did the 49ers take?
they took Ricky Purcell, wide receiver from Florida.
Oh, another wide receiver. Damn it.
I know that is funkin' wild. Once I see the next pick, it pick's already in.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh wait, nope, they traded. Sorry,
Oh my God, who they traded?
it's the Panthers. Bills traded with the Panthers.
Panthers traded up one spot. That means someone else is trying to trade up over them.
That means
They wanted someone.
they're gonna get my boy, Mister Kool-Aid. He played at Bama.
And it's a big school. But thank you to everyone who stayed with us this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, almost
Marathon.
4 hours.
Marathon.
That is pretty good.
Yep.
I expected it to go at least 3, but I didn't know how deep into the 3s it was going to go. And as soon as this pick is in by the Panthers, we're going to call it because we're behind slightly.
Is Ricky Pearsall.
Purcell. I said Sale. My bad. Purcell. I thought it was an I. Ricky Purcell. Oh, he's white. Is he white?
I think so, yeah.
6'1", 189, white receiver. Not my style. Is he white?
I think so.
Did they never pan out, dude?
That's a nice catch.
Yeah, it looks good now. Let's see this gross. I can't. Is he white?
Probably. Ricky. Ricky sounds like a white name.
What about Ricky Williams?
That's fair. That's fair.
Even though, you know what though? Because of where he's going, he could work.
Yeah, that's true.
He could work there.
That's true.
Like-
A lot of wide receivers. I'll take Ayuk.
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
white wide receiver going to Washington, like a slot guy. It ain't never gonna work, dog. That ain't never gonna work. Absolutely not. All right. Let's see. The pick is in. Hold on.
Good, because I gotta go.
I know. The pick is in.
I'm losing it.
I know. Is that your diaper swashing around there? Okay. No word yet, but the pick is in.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. This is like fucking agonizing. I'm looking for the asterisk. Usually it just shows right up. It's on the first page. It has to be. All I hear is the fucking chair squeaking. Oh my god. Come on. What is this pick? I don't even care. It's the fucking Panthers. I really don't even give a shit.
Right. All right, I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, you can't hold it.
Oh, man.
You're going to miss it by like 2 seconds.
That's okay.
Hold on. All right, if you got to go, you got to go.
I gotta go.
You gotta
Thanks,
go.
everyone.
Wait. Oh, they made a pick? They did make a pick. Yeah. No. Go ahead. Go pee and come back. I don't have the answer yet. That's fair. He had an allergy attack today. He refused to take an allergy pill. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Your allergies bothering you? Take a pill. Take a pill. It says the pick is in. But I don't see on here who they picked. I mean, if you're the Panthers at this point, you need motherfucking everything. So I would assume maybe offense. I don't know. Another wide receiver gets taken. I guess it's possible. I actually feel bad for Panthers fans though, because now that Dan Snyder's out of Washington, they really have the worst fucking owner in the league. That guy sucks. This is like the one pick that's not showing up on the usually there's an asterisk next to the name. And I got nothing. Why? The pick is in. So it's like now I'm not behind. Now the TV caught up with the stream. This is the Panthers. I don't even give a shit. Who cares what the Panthers took? But we got to finish strong. We're going on 4 hours here. Holy shit. Let's check NFL. NFL might actually have it. Nope, they don't have it either. The Chiefs traded that pick. They swapped with Buffalo. Buffalo traded this pick to the Panthers. And I think the Panthers basically have 2 picks back to back because they also have, I'm assuming they still have the first pick in the second round. There's still nothing.
Are you serious?
The pick is in even on TV. It's not showing up on here.
I'm so sorry. I have a baby bladder. Jessica always yells at me because I can't hold it.
Well, if you were a nipple baby.
I know, nipple baby bladder. I shouldn't have had this athletic.
Oh my God. One more.
So it's like you traded up. You knew you wanted who you wanted.
Oh,
Make the pick.
Thank God we got it. Oh, so they just swapped. They moved back. So the Bills are going to kick off round 2. They got Xavier Legette,
yeah,
from South Carolina. Another wide receiver gets taken in the first round. Holy shit, that is going to be thin in the later rounds because a lot of wide receivers just got taken.
That tells me that the Patriots wanted to trade up. That tells me that, and now I'm upset. They wanted Xavier Legette.
I think Washington was going to try to trade up for a tackle or maybe a wideout. I don't know.
Yeah.
But because they did lose Curtis Samuel too in the offseason. But anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap this up. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you to Alex and John and Jay and Jess who followed along. I don't know anybody else who potentially followed along on the stream. I think Brendan was in there for a minute.
Appreciate you.
We're gonna try the new channel next time. We'll figure out when the next time is. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, bye.
Bye.